doing all the things it takes to be successful, then that's kind of, it happens. There's something to finishing a drill. Everybody wants to hire a personal coach or something like that, where all they really need to do is learn the drill and do it well every day. And it's kind of like going to classroom. You can turn your cell phone off, and listen to a teacher. You got a better chance of making an A. And same thing in football. If you go to practice with the right mindset and hustle and get spot to spot and have a plan and follow the plan, then you have a chance.
Yeah, that's great advice, and not just on the football field, but like you mentioned, the classroom or even for people listening at their job. That's great advice.
Right.
Coach, I believe you were quoted by a Lubbock newspaper that you could write a book on your first year at Coronado. What did you learn in that first year at Coronado that's helping you now here at Anna?
Just how to change a dysfunctional place as far as mindsets from adults to students, and then even the coaching staff of the changes we had to make, and basically how to put up with it, and how to know what some big wins are and what small wins mean, and just how to get rid of getting the right people on the bus. We had a big popularity contest. Not very many people. They wanted, I always call it Halloween. They wanted to dress up like football players, but they really didn't want to put what it took. Didn't want to do what it took to be good, and we had to get rid of all those people that were acting like they wanted to play. And with that comes parents, and that comes from everybody, and set a standard and say this is where we're going to be. And when we did that, we got a lot of interesting emails and a lot of fun talks I got to go through, and same thing happens here, same thing happened at Caprock. But you got your standards, and you got what you're going to model yourself after, and if they want to do it, then they can get on the bus. If they don't, there's no hard feelings. Football's not meant for everybody, but we're running a competitive athletic program. We're not going to run a YMCA or usually not everybody wins a trophy in the UIL.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's hard to argue with your method. Obviously success everywhere you go, including Anna, where you start at 5-1. Well, Coach, you picked a tough district here in the Metroplex. It's littered with playoff teams. Kaufman looks real good. Paris made a deep run last year. Of course, Melissa and Argyle. You moving down from 6A and 5A down to now 4A, and you see how good some of these teams are. Football across the board has got to be good no matter what classification. And what are your thoughts on this year's district?
Oh, it's established. So you got established teams that have established themselves in the top 5 in the state of Texas. So there's great coaching, and there's great kids that bought in, and so the community is bought in, and that's where we want to go. So sometimes when you are in a district with and we had a great district last year in the Panhandle, don't get me wrong. We had a couple of top 25, 3 or 4 top 25 teams in it. But when you go to a district and it's modeled and it's being seen and shown to everybody, that lights a fire under a lot of people if we want to get to where they want to be. So, that I appreciate Argyle and Melissa. I take it as something that I appreciate their community and their school districts for making a commitment to the kids and the students, and that comes from the band, from everybody, and that's what we want to model. So like University of Texas and Oklahoma, they're not running away from going to the SEC, and I don't ever try to run away from a challenge. I try to go and make ourselves known. That's all you can do. If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best.
Absolutely. And yeah, you're in a good district to do so, and you're off to a really good start here at Anna. This has been Anna Coyotes head coach Seth Parr on with us. Coach, I appreciate your time. Be careful coming down to Argyle, and welcome to the district.
Yeah, we appreciate what you do for high school sports, and if you get a chance, come down. I'd like to shake your hand.
Thank you, Coach Parr. Coming up after the break, we'll hear from Coach Rogers in his weekly flyover. Buying or selling a home is likely your greatest investment. Lori Jacobson and the Legacy Group believe in making the process easy and simple for your family. Whether you're moving into your forever home in Argyle, need help remodeling or staging, or are a first-time buyer, Lori's dedicated to making sure all of her clients walk away from the transaction satisfied. She has a saying that you walk in as a client, but you leave as a friend. So it's no secret why she's been named Best Real Estate Agent by D Magazine yet again. Lori Jacobson encourages all the Argyle Eagles to leave a legacy both on and off the field. Go Eagles.
NWC General Construction. It's about trust. When you hire a contractor, especially after a hailstorm, you'd better hire one who you can trust. NWC General Construction is that company. We've got a 40-year history. NWC is a GAF Master Elite roofing contractor and a member of GAF's exclusive President's Club. We do roofing, gutters, painting, siding, windows, fencing, and more at a fair price. Please visit our website at nwcgeneralconstruction.com or call us at 214-989-ROOF.
All right, time now for the weekly flyover. This is brought to you by.
Last weekend against Melissa, 21-0. Hats off to Melissa, but what are your takeaways from that game against Melissa? What stuck out to you over film and over the weekend? Well, I think it was just a situation where we could never get anything going. We need something positive to happen, and we made lots of attempts to do some different things and give our kids chances to be successful and get the ball in the end zone, and it was just everything imploded at the wrong moment. I mean, it was something here, something there, and I think sometimes there's just games like that. Fortunately, in the past, we've been still good enough to overcome that, but with some inexperienced people in some certain positions, it was difficult to overcome. There was no one person responsible for it all. There was lots of people, coaches and players, that couldn't get it done, and we've had a long meetings on Saturday and Sunday, and we've made some slight changes. I like to think they're slight, and just rearranging the chairs and on the Titanic, and hope we get it all solved before it sinks again. So there are things that we as fans like to say, and I don't know if coaches feel the same way, but something that I've heard a couple times already is sometimes a loss like this can humble a team and motivate them for the rest of the year. Do you feel the same way?
As a general rule of thumb, no. I think that I think the challenge of Friday night football with high school kids is what it is, and I think it's you can't be sitting back on your laurels, expecting to win. I think it's a fight. It's a fight with tooth or toenail, and winning is the ultimate deal. And it's hard to win. It's hard to win in a high school football game in the state of Texas. And I think on any Friday night that can happen. So I wanted to use that phrase this week, that there's got to be something good come out of it. The district championship is still plausible. We have to have the right combination. In years past, we've controlled our own destiny. We do not do that now. So our goal is to build one week at a time, no different than it has been in the past. Do everything we possibly can this week, and start back over on the drawing board for next week. So it brought us back to earth. I'm choosing to say that's good. It's put us back in our spot, but we still have a very talented football team, and moving forward and winning games is the ultimate goal.
So what I don't want to get lost in this is your defense played really well. Melissa is a very high-powered offense that can throw the ball wherever they want to, but you really limited their pass game, didn't give up any points in the second half, and all of Melissa's points came off of turnovers. That had to be a bright spot. It's just the way your defense was able to limit their offense.
Yeah, Finnegan got away from us a couple of times just on quarterback scramble and quarterback run with a short field. So I'm pleased with what we're doing. But we, like I said, we still have lots of opportunities to get better. We're tweaking and changing everything that we're doing on the defensive side of the ball, just like the offensive side. So it's a work in progress. I'm pleased with the effort. I'm pleased with the intensity, and we're just going to continue to work real hard and get better as we work towards the end of the season.
So I think since 2014, you might have to correct me, you've lost one game a year, and that was at the final game of the season. So the good news here is you get to look ahead. You got another game. You got Anna coming up, who has taken significant strides this year under new head coach Seth Parr, who came over from Lubbock, Coronado. Obviously, Anna at 3-17 last year. As they sit right now, they're 5-1 through 6 games. What has he been able to do, talking about Coach Parr, in the first 6 weeks of the season that sticks out to you? What do you credit their success to?
I think after watching their film, they have a very unique plan. They know what they're going to do. They got good coaching on both sides of the ball. It looks like the kids are really responding. I see a high level of energy offensively and defensively, a lot of passion and determination, and they're not doing a lot. They're actually doing well, and they're doing that on offense and they're doing that on defense, and it's really kind of our philosophy: do a few things, do it well, and do it, do it so many times you can't get it wrong. And I think that's what he's doing. He's got a good left-handed quarterback. He's got excellent skill at the wide receiver positions. Defensively, he runs a high-pressure defense, most time in a man-free look. And I think that's his success. He's been in a couple of places as a head coach. He's won where other people hadn't won. He's won where people have been successful, and he's come back to the Metroplex, and he's got he's taken basically an athletic program that was a little bit down, and he's got them thinking about winning and going out there, and the proof is in the pudding. He's done a fabulous job. It's going to be, at the end of the year, it's going to be one of those big turnaround schools that Dave Campbell's always talks about.
Yeah, they went over Paris. That was one of the bigger, I guess, if you want to call it an upset, but that's a huge win in his ledger already there at Anna. What are your Rapidmed keys to victory against Seth Parr and the Coyotes on Friday?
Well, I think, I'm going to say this week that it's not about Anna. It's about Argyle. And I think the keys are that we have to show up to play. We got to bounce back with a lot of emotion, a lot of energy. But I'm looking for confidence, not arrogance, but confidence this week to do what we do offensively and defensively. I really loved the way Caden Dotson punted last week in our punt team. Now, that didn't want to be the highlight of a football game by any stretch if you're looking for results, but we got to keep doing those things, and that was good. And the defense played good, and we just got to be simple and generate first downs offensively, because every first down that we make just builds confidence in the 11 kids that are on the field. And I think moving forward, if we can just do that, I think we're going to lap the results on the scoreboard when the game's over with.
Sounds great, Coach. Best of luck this Friday, and I appreciate your time.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, Coach. One more break here inside the OHM Financial pregame show, and then I'll throw it to the guys for tonight's action. Stay with us.
I am Joette Ryan with the North Texas team, now powered by Campus Realty. I've been providing my clients, friends, neighbors with premier real estate services in Argyle for over 18 years. I am dedicated to providing my clients with a more powerful service and even more powerful results. We are working together to create a personal experience to help you accomplish your real estate goals. Call us today if you have any real estate needs. We are proud to be part of the Argyle family, and go Eagles!
Rapidmed Urgent Care provides you and your family with personalized minor emergency care and primary care, checkups to cuts, broken bones, vaccinations, rapid COVID testing, physicals, and now with our all-new online booking system, scheduling a visit has never been easier. Simply visit our website at rapidmed.com, find a time that works for you, and book your video visit or schedule an in-person visit. Rapidmed Urgent Care, the hometown family doctors with Texas-sized hearts, extremely proud supporters of our Argyle Eagles. Alright, that was it for me tonight. I'd like to thank Coach Brown and Coach Rodgers for coming on the show. I'd like to thank you for listening.
Barbecue Press Box here at Eagle Stadium in Argyle. Alongside Mitch, Cullen, Kenny Arthur, Clark McNulty on the field. The great Blake Jones producing and making us sound as good as he possibly can. And we'll have the Slayton Capital Advisors coin toss here for you in just a moment. We'll carry the national anthem as one of those talented Argyle seniors will be singing the national anthem tonight as well. Let's get right into it as we get close to game time here at Eagle Stadium and the all-important Rapidmed Urgent Care keys to victory to find out what these Argyle Eagles need to do this week to bounce back and get back in the win column against the Anna Coyotes.
Yeah, it's kind of a seat that we hadn't been sitting in a long time, right? I mean, it goes back to 09. So, a little bit different. I think for the kids, they got to put it behind them, right? But when I say put it behind them, then they don't have to put it behind them. They got to learn to accept what happened last week and fight through it. And, to me, that's the most important part of this game. Number two, start out fast. If they can start out fast, then that's going to, alleviate that number one. It's going to make number one go away. And then number three is you're just going to have to play without mistakes. Mistakes kind of doomed us a little bit last week, or certainly, got us behind the eight ball just a little bit. So, eliminate the mistakes, start out fast, and then put whatever happened last week behind us, learn from it, and let's move on, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And a little bit of tougher task is I hadn't heard about this for the week, but it looks like Will Ramsey, the one of the Argyle captains, is not suited out tonight, so didn't know that he was been hit by the injury bug.
Yeah, that's not good.
And we'll talk a little bit more about this here in just a few minutes as we get ready for the coin toss. But this is not your mama's Anna Coyotes or your grandma's or last season even.
Right.
And pretty good team. Let's see if we can if we have Clark down there for the coin toss. There we are. Voice you're hearing is the referee, Jimmy Carter. not the president. Not the same guy.
Is Rosalind down there?
No. So the captain for Anna will make the call. That's Abraham Indofor. Anna won the toss. Let's see what Anna will decide to do. A lot of them defer, and that's exactly what Anna will do. And so Argyle, as usual, I'm sure will take the football, and they will have it first to get this game going here and try to get back on the winning side of things.
Yeah, probably didn't need to do that coin flip, right? Argyle would have taken the ball even without the coin toss.
You can have it in the second half. It doesn't really matter.
Something else a little bit different tonight, Kenny, is we got some wind blowing, right? I mean, the last couple of games here, it's been pretty much dead calm, but those flags are almost straight out right now.
So in this here Eagle Stadium, it is Pink Out Night, and so we're honoring those with breast cancer or who have fought breast cancer. And as we just get set here for a moment of silence, we'll be thinking about those as well and the families of those that may not have made it through breast cancer.
Thank you. Now performing the national anthem tonight, Argyle senior Kenny East.
don't know if you heard the voice there of Andy Smith, our PA announcer, but Kimmy Geese, Argyle senior, with the national anthem.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Argyle senior Kimmy Geese with our national anthem as we're just about set for kickoff here at Eagle Stadium. And let's take a look at some of the starters for you tonight. Argyle will have the football first. Nash Kruger will be starting at center. Nick Rubian and Austin Criswell are the guards. All three of those guys seniors, by the way. Right tackle Sheridan Wilson, he is also a senior. Left tackle tonight will be Randy Good, a 260-pound junior. Receivers are Hayden Stewart, Rylie Page, and Ward McCullum. Tight end is Grant Cheney. Peyton Shoemake most likely will get the start at running back, but it's running back by committee this season here in Argyle. And the quarterback tonight, a little bit of surprise maybe for some of you, but number 7, Jet Copeland, expected to start at quarterback tonight for the Argyle Eagles. Defensively for Anna, big boys up front are Abraham Ndofor and Willie Boyd, the defensive ends. Kobe Miller, the nose guard in this 3-4 defense. The backers are Marshall Mason and Abram Greer on the outside. C.J. Miller and Grayson Stewart, the inside backers. Elijah Robertson and Bono Chinanga, the corners. And Jamison Adams and Grant Cervani are the safeties. As we are just about set for kickoff, Jaquan and Jamel Felton backbeat for Argyle, standing at the 5-yard line to receive the kickoff of Justin Amon. And we are underway in this district matchup, and it will be taken by Jaquan Felton to the 3-yard line. He's got some room, breaks a couple of tackles, gets across the 30, and somebody able to hang on to his shoestring there and bring him down to the 35-yard line. That was Jamison Adams, and that's where Argyle will set up shop 1st and 10. Let's check in with Clark down there on the sidelines. Clark, we got you down there? Nope, Clark can't hear me. No Clark.
So I noticed something right there on that kickoff. He had a strong wind behind him, and it only got to the 5-yard line. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Was that intentional? I mean, did he just try to chip it down there or maybe kick it a little bit further than he thought, or is that all he's got?
Yeah, maybe all he's got.
Yeah.
Not too big of a fella. So Jet Copeland is the quarterback for Argyle, and he's going to hand it off, and it is actually Landon Ferris in there at running back on the first play tonight, and absolutely nowhere to go for Landon straight ahead, and he is hit immediately and brought down by Abram Greer, one of the outside backers. 2nd down and 10. 2 receivers right, 1 left for the Eagles, and it's going to be a hand. Nope, it's going to be a fake. Copeland's going to keep it this time and take it around the right end. He's going to have about 7. Will Jet Copeland out to the 42-yard line. It'll leave a 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, and you wonder if that was called just as a reaction to that first handoff where, Anna pretty much just plugged the middle right there, and coaches saw something where you do a little fake and then head out this way, you'd have something. It worked pretty well.
This time the handoff, and absolutely nowhere to go for Landon Ferris. This time he did not keep it, and Argyle kind of where they left off against Melissa. A quick 3 and out here to start the game.
Yeah, and you wonder, is Anna kind of feeling themselves? They're 5-1 coming in, right? And, none of the 5 are really a good signature win other than the one over Paris, but man, Argyle, they really needed to start fast just to kind of put Anna in their place and show them that, last week was a fluke. But so far, Anna holding in there.
Caden Dotson with the right-footed punt this time. That's going to hit at the 25 as Jamison Adams backs away from it. It'll roll out of bounds. It's a 38-yard punt by Caden Dodson and no return, so we'll get the Argyle defense set up now. Out there defensively for Argyle up front. They changed these out a lot as well, but most likely the three will be Rylie Van Poppel, Ethan Gonzales, and Mykel Madry, although Van Poppel was playing quite a bit of tight end on that first series. The three linebackers in this 3-3-5 look is Carson Shaw, Grant Mirabal, and Brock Bunce. Cade Moore, one of the corners, as well as Jamel Felton, and Will Ramsey, Devin Owen, and Dax Rainey. We got Zach Olmeyer out there at one of the safeties. And Jacob Robinson, who you may recognize from being starting quarterback most of the season. He is out there at one of the safety spots now. And Zach Olmeyer makes a stop on this first play, but not before an 11-yard pickup for Anna out to the 36-yard line. So a quick first down for the Coyotes.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking Argyle may come out throwing on their first series, but didn't, and Anna sure did. Broke a couple of tackles to get the 11, 12-yard gain right there.
Offensively for Anna, there is that left-handed quarterback I was about to mention. He throws one quickly toward the far sideline. Dax Rainey makes a stop quickly after about a 3-yard gain. And that's Daniel McNair, the senior, who is their quarterback. Jean-Breeze Dubar is the running back for the Anna Coyotes. They do like to throw the ball around a little bit. A lot of short things if they can. Short, quick hitters. Malachi Brooks, Sean Steens, Jonathan Brown, Sincere Blakely.
Love that name.
Are the four receivers. Snap is back, and McNair's going to pitch it out this time to Jean-Breeze Dubar. And Jean-Breeze will have a first down. Another nice pickup out to the 49-yard line. And another Anna first down up front for the Coyotes. Jared Roop Jr. is the center. Sam Soto and Cooper Mosier are the guards. And Lane White and J.R. Box are the seniors. J.R. Box, the left tackle, the only senior on that offensive line. First and 10, Coyotes from their own 48-yard line, moving the ball pretty well so far here against this Argyle defense. And there's going to be a flag down as McNair's pass was complete to Sean Steens, but out of bounds. And Mitch, is that maybe a offensive interference? They block a little early?
Yeah, either that or was it a hold on that block over there? Kind of tried to pin Argyle on the sideline there, but, either way, Anna's come out like a ball of fire, right? I mean, they're having a lot of success. They're not super big up front. I mean, they got, they got one guy 226, got
first down,
250. So you would think that Argyle, once they get that defensive line going and controlling the line of scrimmage, it's going to make it a whole lot harder on Anna. But they're doing those quick outs. That's what you're talking about, right? So obviously they know that there's a size difference on the line. So they're just trying to get the ball out of there in a hurry. And so far, that's what every play they've run has done.
New coach for Anna this year, Seth Parr. Been pretty successful, turning a couple of programs around. Came from Lubbock Coronado. So was coaching in 6A a season ago. First and 20 after that holding penalty. And McNair looking to throw, and he's under all sorts of pressure. But now he gets it out to his running back, Dubar, who's got lots of running room. Missed tackle at the 46, and Dubar will be run out of bounds. He's going to get all the way to the Argyle 44-yard line.
Yeah, so was that set up that way? I mean, it kind of looked like a screen pass, right? But
then he didn't seem like he was looking for Dubar.
No, it looked like he was looking on the other side of the field, and he just dumped it down to him. But he had a blocker out in front of him, so I don't know if he just held the ball too long and just kept running backwards and backwards and finally got rid of it. Another big gainer for him.
18-yard pickup that time, leaves second down and 2. Fake to Dubar and a quick hitter, and this time the ball is knocked away. Incomplete. Getting around the block there was Cade Moore. Pass was intended for Jonathan Brown, and it's incomplete. It'll be third down and 2. And Mitch, that's something we got to keep an eye on there and see if the line judge or the head linesman will call that. Is when they do those quick hitters like that, the other receiver starts to block a little too quickly maybe, and next week you can get an offensive pass interference.
I would imagine that the Argyle coaches are making the officials aware of it, right?
Yeah.
The other thing you do is what Cade did right there is you just punch it out as soon as they catch it, or you watch somebody from Argyle tonight is going to jump that route. If they keep doing it, somebody's going to jump it, that'll stop them from doing it, or they're going to do the double move and go deep. So pretty good chess match so far.
Third down and 2. And here's that quick hitter, and it's close to a first down, complete to Malachi Brooks. He's right at the sticks. Pickup of 2, and that's just enough for an Anna first down at the Argyle 42-yard line.
Yeah, and he just kind of got behind the linebackers and sat down on that short route, knew where the down and distance was right there and caught it, but he was dumped as soon as he got it. And so play these guys physical, they're going to be a lot less likely to catch those balls. And, Argyle's done that real well so far this year, playing physical on defense.
Nobody in the backfield now. 5 wide receiver look this time for the Coyotes. Zay Armijo has checked in. Another slot receiver. First down and 10 from the Argyle 42. McNair throwing. He's throwing deep on the right side. Double coverage. Intercepted. Oh, should have been intercepted. In and out of the hands of Jaquan Felton.
Yeah, ill-advised pass for them, right? He was completely covered. And I think Jaquan, the ball just kind of snuck up on him, right? I thought he was probably expecting a hand to get up there and tip it or something. He hit him right in the chest. That'd been a huge turnover right there.
Yeah, definitely ill-advised as McNair. 5 wide receivers. There's got to be somebody that's not double covered. He throws it to the one that's double covered.
Yeah, and Argyle put good pressure on him, though, right? He had to dump it out pretty quick. And so Argyle kind of dialing it up a little bit more now on the defensive line.
Jaden Scarlett had started nose guard. Rylie Van Poppel out at the nose spot right now. Second down and 10 from the 42 for the Coyotes. McNair is going to throw. Quick hitter. Again into some coverage there. Carson Shaw with great coverage. He wasn't looking back, or he might have intercepted that. Might have actually hit him in the back. But it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, in their effort, I think, to get the ball out, man, he kind of overcooked that one for as long as the pass was. And, when the receiver turns around and it hits him that hard, high school, the pro guys can probably do it. College guys, most of them, high school, going to be tough, right? And he threw it hard.
9th play of the drive here for Anna. We'll try to check in with Clark down here. I think we've got him now, and we'll check in with him after this play. Get the Chick-fil-A at 4:07 moved on the sideline. 3rd down and 10. Anna moving from right to left in this first quarter. McNair wants to throw across the middle, incomplete. He wasn't ready for that one either, and might have been another one, like Mitch said, that maybe had a little bit too much mustard on it. 3 incompletions now in a row for McNair, and the Coyotes will bring on the punt team. And Clark, got you down there. Tell us a little bit. We talked a little bit about the wind, so maybe mention that. And what's the Chick-fil-A mood on the sideline for these Argyle Eagles?
Well, yes, the wind is coming out of the south, and it's fairly substantial. It's blowing my hair back a little bit. The mood on the sidelines is I would like to see a little bit more energy out of the guys. There's blood in the water. Everybody's gunning for them. And I think Anna came in here with a little bit of hope.
Cody Vega's punt. A little too much on that one. Hits at the 5 and rolls into the end zone for the touchback. So 8:01 to play here in the first quarter with no score here at Eagle Stadium. And Clark's right there, Mitch. There's 2 ways you respond after your first loss in years, right? And you either come out and you fear for Anna's life, or you come out and you're kind of depressed.
Yeah, I wanted him to bludgeon them that first drive, right? And it just didn't happen. So let's see if they open it up a little bit now and try and throw. Anna thinks they can throw in Argyle, but maybe the true Anna offense came out right there at the end. I don't know.
Here's a handoff, Argyle right side, and it's again Landon Ferris, and not much running room for Ferris. He is going to pick up a yard is all. Kobe Miller, the 5'10", 287-pound junior defensive lineman, makes the stop. 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, and Argyle is determined to establish that running game, and I get it. I mean, you keep them on their heels a little bit.
And there is a little bit of room, and looked like it was going to be a lot of room for Ferris. Nice job coming up from the safety spot there, Grant Cervaney, to make the stop, and so it ends up being a gain of 3 to be 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, you're going to have to throw here, right? I mean, you're going to have to. We're going to see what Jet does as a QB. Maybe they're trying to let him, experience the game, get in the flow a little bit more before he threw first, but you're almost going to have to right here, or a quarterback keeper or something.
And he is going to throw, and he throws a little dump pass out to the tight end, Rylie Van Poppel. And about the only way Jamison Adams can bring down big Rylie Van Poppel is by going down low, and he does. But it's an 8-yard pickup and an Argyle first down.
And there was no doubt it was a first down because Rylie jumped up and told us all it was, right? So it had to have been. But you're right. Those little DBs, when they see a big dude like that coming, they're going to go to the ankles pretty quick.
First down and 10. And the play action again to Ferris, going deep to a wide open receiver, and he's got it. It's Hayden Stewart. Off to the races, breaks the tackle at the 20, into the end zone for the Argyle touchdown. 68-yard touchdown pass. Jet Copeland to Hayden Stewart, 6 on the board for the Eagles.
I stole your job, Blake.
And if you watch, if you could go back and watch a replay on this, we can't. Jet Copeland saw him breaking, right, and he held it for a second longer because he could see him make that cut and was going to get that separation. And then once he did, he threw a perfect pass it just shows how well he can play quarterback, and I don't think there's anything to be afraid of as far as, throwing the ball with him now, that's for sure.
Good to be back on the scoreboard. Colton Rockamore to hold.
Yeah.
Caden Yates' snap is a good one. Caden Dotson's extra point is also good. 6:38 to play, first quarter. It's Argyle 7, Anna nothing on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting.
I'm really glad that just happened.
Never have any space to put things. Tired of your closet always looking cluttered, no matter how you try to organize it? Try Closets by Design. Have an expert out for a free consultation to have a look at your closet, garage, home office, pantry, anything. And they will build you a closet system that caters to your every need. Why go buy a basic cookie cutter piece of furniture when you can put in a system tailored specifically for your every need? Schedule your consultation today by calling 972-361-0010 or schedule it online at closetsbydesign.com. Imagine your home totally organized. Closets by Design.
Lamar National Bank offers checking, savings, money market accounts, and loans to businesses and consumers. Whether you like doing business face-to-face or talking to a real person over the phone, Lamar National Bank is the local bank that can best serve you because their bankers live, work, and play in the markets they serve. Go see Terry King at his Northlake branch or call 972-318-1060 to see that at Lamar National Bank, it's relationship banking at its best. Lamar National Bank, NMLS number 243049, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Deontay Davis and Sean Steens back deep. For this line drive kick off the foot of Caden Dotson, hits at the 5 and stops. So Deontay Davis is going to have to pick it up. Now he does. We'll see if maybe we outkicked our coverage a little bit. Nope, they finally go. Ball's on the ground. Ball is on the ground. Davis fumbles the football, and Argyle has it. Caden Dotson, the kicker, comes up with the fumble recovery, and the Eagles will have it 1st and 10 at the Anna 18-yard line.
And you're right. Outkicking the coverage, he kicked it and it checked up at the 5-yard line, and then when it did, he just kind of outran everybody right there, the first guys that were closing in on it, and then it looked like he had an opening. Argyle grabbed him and punched it out. Big play.
So Argyle offense comes back out. 1st down and 10 from the 18. Moving from left to right in this first quarter. Cinch Cleaners uniform update so we can paint the picture a little bit. Read option here for Jet Copeland, the quarterback. And he'll keep the football and get to the 15, a pickup of about 3 for Jet on that one. But Cinch Cleaners uniform update. Actually, you know what? Let's
drive summary.
We don't have time yet. The way this Argyle offense goes, they're moving a little more slowly than usual, maybe with the new quarterback. But still, not real sure what a huddle is, and Argyle hadn't had one of those in a long time. Here's a play action going deep toward the end zone. It's Stewart again. He's going up. He's got it. Goes up over the defender who had his back turned. And another touchdown from Jet Copeland to Hayden Stewart. 6 more on the board for the Eagles.
Yeah, a little bit underthrown, maybe kind of a back shoulder right there. And you see these plays with the big-time guys on Sundays and Saturdays, and he just went up. The defender never turned around, so he just went over the defender and caught it. That was a big-time catch right there for Hayden Stewart.
Hey, why don't you give us that first drive summary real quick here before we
Yeah, Dave and Kathy Salisbury, Real Estate Station, bringing it to us. Nice to do one. 80 yards, 4 plays, a minute 22, capped off by a 66-yard touchdown from Jet Copeland to Hayden Stewart.
We'll come back with the other drive summary here in just a moment. This extra point is also good. 5:55 now to play in the first quarter. Argyle leading Anna 14-0. You're listening to Argyle Eagle Football, Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting.
Hey, Eagle fans, are you tired of all the clutter? Do you have a spare room overflowing with decorations? How about a 2 or 3 car garage that you can't even park in? Well, Argyle Storage is the answer. They offer drive-up and climate-controlled self-storage, along with several storage options for the boat and RV customer as well. They're located on 377, close to home on the north side of Argyle. Check them out online at argylestorageco.com. That's argylestorageco.com.
Updating your home is too important to do alone. The Design House of Denton has designers and experts on staff who want to help. Whether it's simply new flooring or having an entire wing of your home remodeled, the Design House has a full spectrum of services for any size idea you have. They care about you and your home both during and after your project. My wife and I know this from personal experience. Now it's time to see for yourself. Go see the friendly staff at their gorgeous showroom located just outside Golden Triangle Mall at 2303 Colorado Boulevard. The Design House of Denton, locally owned and proud members of Argyle Eagle Nation. Hey, smooth jazz on KAEBC Radio. High kickoff. Steens is going to take it at the 2-yard line for the Coyotes coming up the left side, and there's going to be a flag down. But then nowhere to go in there to make the stop. Aaron Funderburk. And I'm sure they're going to march back a little ways on this one. We'll wait and get the call, and then we'll actually, you know what? Let's go ahead while they're discussing. Nope, we got it now, and then we'll get that drive summary. Maybe. Let's wait to see if his microphone works. Come on. Come on,
during the return, holding number 8 on the return team, half the distance, first down.
All right. Mitchy Poo, how about that drive summary?
Let's go. Jeff Bassinger, Argyle Storage bringing it to us. It's a short one. It's a typical Argyle. 2 plays, 18 yards, 35 seconds off the clock. It was capped off by a 15-yard touchdown, just like the first one, from Jet Copeland to Hayden Stewart on a highlight reel catch for sure.
1st and 10 from the 8-yard line for Anna. Daniel McNair will toss it out to Jambres Dubar and Jaden Scarlett and Gonzo 3.0, our player spotlight this week. Ethan Gonzales combined to make the stop. Loss of a couple by Dubar that time, leave a 2nd down and 12 for the Coyotes.
Yeah, we've seen that play, right? They ran that, I think, their second play of the game where they just take the snap, pitch it, and try and get him out into some space. Argyle now kind of starting to take control of that line of scrimmage. That's what they're going to have to do. Hopefully that 14 points kind of put Coyotes back into their place.
Daniel McNair barking out the signals. 2 receivers to either side for Anna. They're in their all-white jerseys. White pants, white helmets, and McNair is now going to take off. And he's going to slide down at about the 15-yard line. Ends up being a pretty nice little pickup there of about 9 yards for Daniel McNair. And leave a 3rd down and 3 for Anna. They're in their white jerseys, white pants, purple piping down the pants as well as around the shoulders. Their white helmets with a purple coyote on the side of it. Against Argyle's in their all black. Black jerseys, black pants, white numerals outlined in red, black helmets. And silver eagle feathers on the side of those helmets. 3rd down and 3 for the Coyotes.
Yeah, don't dare call them the Coyotes, right?
No, absolutely not. 3rd down and 3. I wonder if Melissa, they call them the Coyotes.
They probably do.
Here's a toss out to Dubar, and he is hit immediately by Cade Moore. Moore saw it coming, came in from his corner spot, and Jambres Dubar wasn't even able to turn around. Loss of 6, and it'll be a punting situation for the Coyotes.
Yeah, and he read that. Boy, if he'd gotten to it a little bit quicker, that was going to be a pick 6 for sure. And that was a lateral, right? That was behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah. But, boy, I think everybody in the stands saw that coming too, right, the way it was setting up. So Anna not doing a really good job of disguising what they're running. And Argyle now starting to realize that and take advantage.
Cody Vega is 6 yards deep in his own end zone. And, there's a flag down right as the ball is snapped, and that will hit and roll, and Cade Moore is just going to let it go, and it's going to continue to roll and continue to roll and continue to roll.
We got another flag just came in behind.
Ends up being a 78-yard punt after it rolls, but we've got 2 different flags.
I think we're gonna re-kick here, which would be to Argyle's advantage, right?
Yeah, after that 78-yard punt. You know what we haven't seen this year?
Block punt?
Yes.
Let's do it right now.
We haven't really seen him
into the end zone.
Even coming after the punt a whole lot. So, hey, tonight's first quarter made possible by the generous support of all our friends that support the Argyle Eagle Booster Club. Cycle Center of Denton. Kenny and Carlos and the gang over there. Wes and Lisa Spence at Waxahachie Autoplex. Sherry Brunson at Cinch Cleaners. Argyle Dental.
2 fouls on the return team. Illegal formation on the defense lined up over the center will be declined. I've got a block in the back during the return. I'll be forcing the end of the kick. First down.
So both against Argyle. So They punted from the 9-yard line, and Argyle's going to have it like inside the 10-yard line now. Also want to thank Connie Johnson, A-Town Apparel, the official apparel provider of the Argyle Eagles, and the great Robert Hudgens is sporting some A-Town Apparel gear tonight, and I like that shirt, and I'm going to have to go find me one. Brian and Shelley Stone at Shout Out Promotions. Alex Payne at Yellow Door Storage. I stopped by there today and put some stuff in storage.
There you go.
Marge Bunn, we've been there today.
Been there
at
too.
The Snooty Pig, place to go when you're hungry. So I've been supporting all these people today. Well, I didn't go buy a new Ford at Waxahachie Autoplex, but other than that, yeah.
Thought about it.
So 1st and 10, Argyle from their own 6-yard line. Wow. Even though they punted out their own end zone. It's going to be a handoff here. The broken tackle at the 7-yard line and into the kicker's net out of bounds goes Landon Ferris, but a nice pickup there for Ferris. Going to be a gain of 15 to the 21-yard line for Landon Ferris. Kind of a counter play there. He broke back against the grain.
Yeah, coming right at us, we got to see the hole open up really well, but huge play right there because you're so close to your own end zone, and they flipped the field on us. We wanted to get something to get us out, and that's what happened.
Longest run of the night, it's Ferris again, and Cervani will come up from his safety spot and make that stop. There was a nice hole open up there by Nick Rubian and Sheridan Wilson on this right side, but naturally the offensive linemen aren't going down to block the safety, and so a pickup of only 2, 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, Argyle probably still trying to get that running game set up so they can loosen up those safeties on the pass, like right here.
Oh, and they hit Jet Copeland in the head, and he's able to get away from that almost sack and actually pick up some nice yardage. Ends up being a gain of about 5-6 that time for Jet Copeland, as he was just about set to go deep to Jaquan Felton, and I think that would have been 6 once again.
Yeah, and that probably would have been flagged on Sundays, right, when you hit the quarterback in the head like that. But high school football, it's okay.
Argyle with the receiver to either side, the 2 tight end look, and they've stayed with the 2 tight end look, and they throw a flag here for offside, but they blow it dead for some reason.
Offside on the defense, 5 yards. The resulting 5-yard mark off will be
Clark
a
on
first
this
down.
one, but Clark, why did he blow it dead on the offside there?
Well, he was kind of unabated. He was actually past the line. The interior tackle was 96.
I don't know. I think he's just kind of quick.
Quick whistle maybe?
Yeah, because you could have – he could have gotten rid of the fade really fast right there.
Nevertheless, it gives Argyle a first down at the 33-yard line and a handoff Landon Ferris straight ahead. And Landon's going to have a pickup of 4 to the 37-yard line. And something we're seeing tonight, Mitch, that we haven't seen so far in the first 5 games is Coach Rogers sticking with 1 running back so far here through this first quarter.
Yeah, and that probably won't last too long. And it comes in right at the ankles. If you notice that, every tackle is low. They're going to have some shin issues before the game's over.
Copeland's going to keep this one on the read option, and he's going to pick up another 4 to the 41-yard line. It'll leave about 3rd and about 2.5. Minute 36 to play here in the first quarter. Argyle leading 14-0 over Anna.
And you never had to question Jet Copeland running the ball, right? I mean, he played defense all year, big hitter and thumper on the defense. Man, when he gets the ball offense, he just fights and grinds for those extra couple yards.
And here is Ferris, and he's fighting and grinding for a couple extra yards here as well. He needed about 2.5. He picks up about 4.5 and gets an Argyle first down at the 45-yard line. 8 carries now for Landon Ferris. Grant Cheney is at the tight end spot on the left side, and Riley Van Poppel lined up right behind him, almost like a fullback. And it's going to be play action to Ferris. Oh, someone running free that hammers Copeland, but he's got a man open, just a little overthrown for Ward McCullum. But looks like Grayson Stewart came free and unabated to the quarterback, as Clark mentioned that lovely word a minute ago. But
well, Argyle's lucky that he didn't just grab him and drive him, right? Which he could have, I guess. But he still took a pretty hard shot to the ribs right there.
2nd down and 10. New look out there in the receiver spots for Argyle. Drew Adams is wide left, and Will Hodson is wide right. 2nd down and 10. Fake again, and now Copeland going to keep it. Thought he saw a hole. Just takes off. I don't know if that was a design run or not. And then was hit just about the line of scrimmage, maybe a little further, and then drags both linebackers, Grayson Stewart and C.J. Miller, about 6 yards across the 50 into Anna territory to be 3rd and 4.
Yeah, they were reaching and grabbing. They were trying to strip it from him, but Jet wasn't going to let go of the ball and just kept running it hard, too. That was a great hard run right there.
Now the Ty Hudgens has checked in at the other tight end spot, lined up right behind Grant Cheney on this right side. Argyle 2 of 3 on third down and might get a free play here. Nope, I don't see the flag, and there comes someone off the corner, and sacked is Jet Copeland. All the way back at the 43-yard line as Colton Bridwell comes in from the outside backer spot, loses 8 yards on that, and it'll be fourth down.
Yeah, how do you not throw that flag? And I see the side judge shaking his head because he's hearing it from the sideline over here. But that was a no-doubter, right?
That's the end of quarter number 1 here at Eagle Stadium on Pink Out night. Eagles lead it after 1, 14-0. Back with the second quarter in just a moment on Argyle Eagle Booster Club.
Howdy folks, Marty B here, looking for a place to escape the everyday? Folks, come out to Marty B's and experience the spirit of the Texas Hill Country. Whether you're planning your next event, birthday celebration, or just looking for a place to connect with your friends and family, come out to see us and enjoy amazing food, amazing live music, and amazing service. Check out our website at martybsplace.com and come experience amazing with all of us at Marty B's. Go Eagles!
Over 65 years and still growing, at Bill Utter Ford, we'll help you find the perfect car, truck, or SUV with our always utterly affordable prices. Bill Utter Ford is a proud supporter of the Argyle Eagles, and together we are flying high over North Texas. Bill Utter Ford, a Denton County tradition for over 65 years. Visit us today or see us online at BillUtterFord.com.
You're gonna like the way we treat you, Bill Utter Ford.
Down in 12. Caden Dodson will go left-footed this time.
Oh, no, not good.
He hits a high one. Going to land at the 30 and take an Argyle roll. Jamison Adams for Anna comes right up to it. My God, it hits his foot. It hit Jamison's foot, but I think he got on it. You're going to stand there and dance around it, though. That's a chance you take. I'm not really sure what number 15 there for Anna was thinking about that one, but he's able to fall on it, and Anna will have the football right at the, marking, I see. We're marking right at the 20, the 20-yard line where the Coyotes will have it first and 10.
Okay, so he's a sophomore. So maybe that answers a little bit about why he was standing over it there.
Well, it's almost like he was mad. I can't let this ball roll any further.
Right.
Even though it was kind of rolling more sideways, but first down and 10 for the Coyotes. 2 receivers to either side here for quarterback Daniel McNair. Left-handed throwing quarterback. Wears number 7 on his Anna White. And he can't decide whether to give the bar to Dubar or not, and he does not. And he pulls it out, and he makes a nice completion. That one is complete there to number 81, Sincere Blakely. That's his 12th catch of the season, a 16-yard gain before Cade Moore makes the stop.
Yeah, they were lucky right there that there wasn't a fumble because he had to pull it out just to be able to pull it back and make the throw. And then Sincere made a great catch because it was a little bit over his head, but a couple things right there a little bit scary about that whole transaction by Anna.
3 receivers right, 1 left this time for Anna on first and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Moving from left to right here in this quarter. And John Breeze Dubar is hit in the backfield by Jaden Scarlett. And he will lose a couple of yards back to the 33-yard line. Leave down second down at 12 now for the Coyotes.
Yeah, that was going nowhere fast, right? I mean, I guess they probably saw something on the last one, but as soon as they handed it to him, he was hit. He had nowhere to go.
Yeah, that's when you're running back, and it's one of those situations I think when he was getting the handoff, he saw Jaden Scarlett, and it's probably like, you don't even give it to me. Just keep it yourself.
Yeah.
Second down and 12, 2 receivers to either side this time. McNair, he's going to throw over the middle, and the only person that had a shot at that was Dax Rainey, and it was a little out of his reach anyway. It was intended for Malachi Brooks, but too tall for the 5'7", 160-pound Brooks, and it'll be third down and 12 for the Coyotes.
Yeah, not just a ton of success passing the ball since that first series, and some of it is Argyle's doing, right, putting a little bit more pressure on them. Some of it are just some bad throws.
McNair on the season, thrown for over 1,600 yards now. 61% completion percentage, 14 touchdowns. Here's this quick hitter out to the left side this time and slipping on the turf, but then brought down quickly is Malachi Brooks. And it looks like Jacob Robinson out there on the stop. Carson Shaw to help as well. It'll be 4th down for Anna.
Yeah, that's just that quick little throw. You know, that's one of those deals where you got to get the yards after the catch, right? I mean, there's nothing downfield, and they needed 12 yards, but they threw a little 2-yard pass, hoping to get all those yards after catch, but just kind of unusual not throwing it down the field.
Caden Moore stands back at his own 41-yard line. And we've got flags, not a play clock. We have some movement.
Yeah.
I'd look down for just a second, but that looks like it's what we'll get.
Ball start on the offense, number 5, 5 yards, 4th down.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they do here. Now they're punting into the wind, right? You know, after his 78-yard rolling punt the last time, I'm going to guess it's not going to be quite as effective on this one.
Cody Vega punts it away, left-footed punter.
Not bad.
End-over-end punt's going to be fielded by Moore at the 37-yard line, coming to the left side, trying to break a tackle. I think his wall was going to be set up on the other side. He wanted to go that way, and he's going to be brought down. 33-yard punt, about a 5-yard return for Cade Moore to the 42-yard line. That's where the Eagles will have it. 1st and 10 from the left hash here with 9:24 to play in the second quarter, and Argyle leading 14-0.
Yeah, Argyle doing a good job of managing the clock. You know, the drives have, even though they've punted a couple times, the drives have run off plenty of time, so they're limiting the touches that Anna gets. But this would be a great drive right here from the score on.
And stuffed in the backfield this time. It looked like he kind of ran in the back of his own offensive lineman there.
Was that Knox?
That's what I was trying to see who that was. That's Peyton Shoemake has checked in at running back. A loss of a couple for Shoemake back to the 40. He'd be 2nd down at 12.
Yeah, that running game for us kind of feast or famine, right? They usually get 6 or none. Not a whole lot in between.
Van Poppel will go in motion from left to right. Play action this time, and Copeland's going to go deep. He's looking for Jamel Felton. He's got, there's the flag as the defender was on his back. Matter of fact, 2 flags. Elijah Robertson on the defense that time, and just grabbed the back of Jamel Felton's shirt to hold him up just a little bit. That might have been a little overthrown anyway, didn't know that he had to, but Robertson was not going to let him get away. And the pass interference penalty on Anna.
Pass interference on the defense, number 12, 15 yards, automatic 1st down.
Yeah, that ball was going to be overthrown, right? But the DBs have their back to him, you know, to the quarterback, so they have no idea where the ball is, and they just see the guy who's starting to get some separation, so they just tugged him a little bit and slowed him down. The problem is they're right out there in the middle of the field where everybody could see it.
2 receivers right, 1 left this time. Riley Van Poppel, the only tight end out there now, but again, kind of lined up more like a fullback. And it's going to be Shoemake running right behind Van Poppel and behind Sheridan Wilson. Breaks a tackle at the 40. He's going to have a 1st down to the 31-yard line. 14-yard gain for number 21, Peyton Shoemake. Eagle 1st down at the 31.
Yeah, broke about 3 tackles on that. Good hard running.
Wayne Pritz has checked in at a receiver spot here on the left side. 1st down and 10 from the Anna 41. It's going to be Shoemake on the counter, looking for a hole. Kind of dancing around a little bit back there, and he's going to be brought down right about the line of scrimmage. Colton Bridwell, the first one to make the stop there for the Coyotes. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
I think that was drawn up to come left, and there was nothing there, and he thought he saw something right and tried to bounce it over there. Nothing there either.
And he'll go straight up the middle this time. He does have some running room. Inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. And so that's a 7-yard gain that time for Shoemake. And leave the Eagles a 3rd down and 3 from the 24 with Argyle leading 14-0. 7:55 to play in your second quarter.
Look at that. Every D lineman but one has his hand. Well, now they're all. Every one of them got their hands on their hips right here.
3rd down and 3. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Argyle 2 out of 4 on 3rd down. And it's going to be Copeland on the keeper this time. He's trying to get away in the backfield as they read that fake, and he does get away, goes all the way to the right side, and there's a late flag that comes in as Jet did have a 1st down, but That one might come back.
Yeah, their coach over there is really giving that side judge a hard time.
Holding on the offense, number 5, 10 yards from the spot of the foul, 3rd down.
So that's Hayden Stewart, the guilty party, blocking out there. Jet Copeland was coming to his left on that play on the read option, and then had to go all the way back to the other side of the field and found some room, but some of that room might have been because number 5 was holding. And so it actually after 10 yards from the spot, so it'll be 3rd down and 3 once again.
Yeah, and it's so hard, on the other offensive players when they improvise like that, right? Because all of a sudden, here they come your way, and you got to do something to make that block. And just a really difficult situation to make a clean block on a play like that.
And on the read option, once again, Copeland sticks it in the belly and then pulls it out, and he goes right. And he's going to have a couple of yards, which looks like he's right at the 1st down marker. We'll see where the actual spot is. They're going to spot him about a yard short, so he needed 3, and he picks up 2.
I say we go.
We'll come down to, after that Jet Copeland run there, we'll go down to Clark after this play and talk about the offensive line play. And as Argyle moving the ball pretty methodically, but they don't really seem to be dominating up front. 4th down and a yard here. Eagles going for it. Copeland now walks up to his line. 5 on the play clock. Tells him the play, claps his hands together, and now we've got a timeout. Argyle takes a timeout. So we'll take a timeout as well.
Argyle.
6:27 to play in the 2nd quarter. It's Argyle 14 and Anna nothing. We're back in just a moment on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting.
Your Argyle Eagles don't show up to a sporting contest, UIL event, or the classroom unprepared. Everything they do has purpose and builds towards the goals and expectations that have been established. As a fiduciary, Slayton Capital Advisors works with clients in a purposeful manner to establish and meet their financial goals. Visit us online to learn more at SlaytonCapital.com or schedule your complimentary consultation at SlaytonCapital.com/Argyle. Slayton Capital, your independent fiduciary advisor and supporter of Argyle ISD. Investment advisory services offered through Slayton Capital Advisors Limited. Slayton Capital Advisors as a registered investment advisor.
This year, as the Argyle Eagles build on the continued legacy of success, our Papa John's family is here to help step up your pizza game. Papa John's is your locally owned and operated pizza shop here to complete your game plan for dinner this week. Step up your dinner plans with any one of our specialty pizzas, papadillas, wings, and desserts. This season, get 25% off your order by using the coupon code EAGLES25. Enjoy the game and go Eagles. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
All right, Clark, it's your turn. Let's talk to you down there. Argyle's moving the ball fairly effectively, but still not the domination you expect out of this Argyle offensive line.
No, it's not the domination, but it's a marked improvement over last week. But Preston Wilson and I were just watching this. These guys are not finishing. They're getting there, and they're getting their initial pop, but they're not finishing their blocks, and they're not getting to the second level. But doing a much better job of both tonight.
So getting some words of wisdom from former Argyle great Preston Wilson. Handoff here on 4th and a yard to Peyton Shoemake, and he's not going to get it. As he was hit in the backfield, got away from that tackler, but then was hit right back at the line of scrimmage. And on 4th and 1 from the 22, the Anna front 4 make the stop.
Yeah, and that's so depressing, right? 4th and 1, Argyle should be able just to push those guys back just enough. I think the timeout that Argyle called probably helped Anna more than it did Argyle. I mean, obviously it did right there, but man, you just got to be able to get 1 yard, especially that far down in their territory.
So 1st and 10 for the Coyotes now. See if they can get a little momentum after that 4th down stop. 3 receivers right, 1 left, and it's John Breeze Dubar is going to be hit in the backfield by Jaden Scarlett. And he'll give him forward progress back to the line of scrimmage. Make it 2nd down and 10. Jaden loses his hat and has to come off the field for a play.
Yeah, Jaden made a great play right there, just kind of closing down, grabbing him right there in the backfield and holding him till all the help came and got him down.
So we'll check in with Clark a little bit later. Hey, Clark, during the rest of this, keep an eye on Randy Good. He's the one offensive lineman out there that hasn't been a regular starter this season. He got the start tonight due to some injuries. And so we'll keep an eye on Randy and see how he's performing tonight. 2nd down and 10 from the 23. And some pressure here by Devin Owen, and definitely some holding, but they don't call it. And he's going to get across the 25 as McNair as he got away from the pressure. And he's going to get some yardage out to the, mark him out at the 27-yard line and pick up a 4. Going to leave a 3rd down and 6. And, sometimes you get those, Clark, where you've done quite a bit of officiating. Sometimes you get it to where when you got the crew that referees on this side, the hold of the jersey kind of happened on the other side. Maybe you just didn't see it.
They just couldn't see it. They got to see it, though. I mean, because you could tell that the rusher, got redirected.
And here's another one of those quick hitters, and blocking pretty early out there was one of those receivers, and that's able to get a 1st down, though, for Anna. That's the type of deal right there. I talked about that earlier. That would be a offensive pass interference, and they make that call regularly in the NFL, but sometimes out here they don't catch that early block from the outside receiver as they're throwing the little pop pass out to the other receiver.
Yeah, any coincidence they're throwing it over onto the
Anna side
right there.
1st and 10 for the Coyotes from their own 36-yard line. 2 receivers to either side this time. First down, though, for the Coyotes since their first drive. And it's John Brees Dubar that dodges 1 tackle in the backfield and able to pick up some positive yardage. Hunter Sandifer, one of those in there to make the stop. Grant Mirabal as well. A pickup of about 3 that time for Dubar.
Yeah, Dubar
2nd down and 7.
Good running back. Big guy, runs hard right there. He showed you some pretty quick feet, right? I mean, as soon as he got the ball, he had to stop and let the defender go by, and then he still ended up getting a couple of yards.
Averaging 7.2 yards a carry on the season is Dubar, a 190-pound junior. 2nd down and 7 for the Coyotes. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Owen puts some pressure on him. He's got a man open as he kind of got behind the defenders there, but Sean Steens might have been thinking he was going to get hit there, maybe a little alligator arm.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit.
Ball a little overthrown. Jacob Robinson on the coverage.
Yeah, Argyle kind of lucky right there that they didn't get the penalty. They almost dumped him after he'd thrown it. But, just putting the pressure on him. He's a totally different quarterback, right? When he's got any kind of pressure, he doesn't necessarily want to just stand up there and take one. So he kind of throws off his back foot or something when there's pressure, and that's the key to keeping him off of this game.
3rd down and 7. 2 receivers either side. McNair, straight drop. Mirabal with pressure. He's going to get away from him, looking to run. Now cutting back to his left, straight up the middle, and he's hammered. Devin Owen and Jacob Robinson combine to make the stop. A huge hit on the quarterback, Daniel McNair, right at the line of scrimmage. It'll leave 4th down and 7.
Yeah, and he does a great job avoiding the pass rush, right? Because Argyle, they had 2 guys right there on him, and he did a good job avoiding it. And, turned it into maybe a 1-yard gain, but still, that could have been a huge loss for him right there. And I think Anna was kind of slow playing that whole series, trying to run as much clock as possible, knowing that Argyle can strike so fast.
Punt team does come on for the Coyotes. So play clock down to 4. They're going to have to hurry to get this one off. They barely do. Right as it gets down to 0, there's some pressure on the punter, and that makes him kick it off the side of his foot and out of bounds on the left side there, and it will be marked coming up. Still walking,
Keep going.
walking at the 46-yard line. Ends up being a 15-yard punt and no return with 3:02 left to play here in the 2nd quarter, and Argyle leading 14-0. And Mitchy Pooh is going to let us know who is bringing us our 2nd quarter.
You caught me. I was watching the rusher right there. Dax Harani came flying in there because he got shoved in the back. I don't know if you saw it. He had a good line, and luckily he ended up behind him because there's no way they would have called the block as far as the roughing the kicker, which it would have been. All right. Who do we got? We got 2nd quarter brought to us by, let me do it when I talk too much there. Let's just wait until after they run a play or 2.
1st down and 10. Fake to Peyton Shoemake. Going deep on the right side. That one's got to come back for it. It's incomplete. There's going to be a flag. There was nothing that the defender, Bonaventure Chinanga, could do. And
all he had to do was turn his head around.
Yeah, if he turns his head around, maybe he sees it and he probably intercepts it. But instead, Hayden Stewart just put on the brakes to come back and catch that ball. And Chinanga, I think I'm pronouncing
pass interference on the defense, number 5, 15 yards, automatic, 1st down.
It certainly wasn't a design play, right? They didn't design it where they draw the PI on it, but man, that worked so well in high school because they really enforced the not turning the head around in high school more than the other levels. But which is kind of a no-brainer right there, right? You couldn't even go back and get the ball because he's too busy running without looking.
So all the way now to the Anna 39-yard line, 1st and 10. Shoemake still at running back to the right of Jet Copeland. Copeland looking to throw, under pressure from Bridwell. Now steps up and throws right over the middle, and the pressure caused him to overthrow Hayden Stewart. Again covered by Bono Chinanga. And be 2nd down and 10 from the 39-yard line. And again, I'm going to check in with Clark here in just a moment, because last week and again this week, Clark, there's a lot of pressure of the quarterback off the edge. And that's even with the tight end that's in there helping the block. So you got basically 6 in there blocking, sometimes 7. And so we'll go to Clark after this play if we get a chance, if we're not moving too quickly. 2nd down and 10. Okay, Copeland's got time. This time he's got a wide open Jaquan Felton at the 14. He'll walk into the end zone for the Argyle touchdown. 39-yard touchdown pass. Jet Copeland to Jaquan Felton. 6 more on the board for the Eagles.
And somebody made a big mistake right there for Anna. He was wide open, and there was nobody over there. They must have, did they bite on the play fake? Is that what they were doing, and looking to the other side? Because, I mean, there was nobody around them.
Yeah, of course, you and I aren't looking down there. We're looking back at the quarterback. But either they bit on a fake or somebody slipped down and fell or something like that. Colton Rockamore to hold. Caden Yates to snap. Snaps back, holds down. Snap is a little low. Line drive, extra point is good. 2:42 to play before the half. Our new score, Argyle 21, the Anna Coyotes nothing on AEBC Broadcasting.
Real Estate Station, owned by Dave and Kathy Salisbury, Argyle residents and proud Eagle parents. The Real Estate Station has been in Argyle since 1986, buying, selling, and renting to thousands of happy clients. We are proud and honored to be the Argyle ISD designated real estate office and look forward to helping Argyle ISD build its future, because our success comes from our school's success. We've been proud district supporters for over 15 years. We were the first real estate office in Argyle, and we're here to stay. The Real Estate Station. We love supporting Argyle schools. Go Eagles.
This is Dr. Mykel Pace. There's a reason why so many dentists in our area refer their patients to Northern Texas Facial and Oral Surgery for implant or wisdom tooth care, and that's trust. As your oral surgeons, we work closely with other dental professionals to create a dental healthcare team to make sure patients get the right treatment in just the right way. That's what dentists in our area have come to expect from Northern Texas Facial and Oral Surgery, and it's what patients can depend on. See us online at ntfos.com or call us at 972-371-0125.
Sean Steens and Sincere Blakely stand back about the 3-yard line. It's Caden Dodson will kick off. High end over end, and that will go into the end zone, right in the middle of the E in Argyle in the south end zone, north end zone. And let's get our drive summary from Mitchy Poo.
Drive summary on that one brought to us by Ty and Jennifer Homeyer of the Design House. That was, it seemed like a lot more. I even had to question it. 2 plays, 54 yards, 20 seconds, and is capped off by the another TD pass. This one to Jaquan Felton. So tonight, Jet Copeland is 4 of 6, 130 yards.
Pretty good average.
Yeah, 3 TDs, and he's also run for 34 yards. So he's got a pretty good night going, right?
Argyle's missing one of their defenders as Devin Owen comes out really, really late. 1st down and 10. McNair looking to throw, now pulls it back down. Now rolling out to his left, and he does throw the last second in and out of the hands of Sincere Blakely over there on the sideline. And
okay, you saw him pump, right? So he's trying to do the double move. He's trying to catch Argyle, but for some reason they didn't extend it down the field. They just kind of ran 10 and stopped. Not really sure. That ball clanked off his face mask, I'm pretty sure, over on that side. You see it?
Yeah.
Almost like he didn't want to catch it. But that wouldn't be the case.
Nobody heard the Clark joke there.
No, but we knew who.
2nd down and 10. 2 receivers to either side for Anna. McNair's got it. Now going to quickly throw here to Malachi Brooks on the right side. That cuts it back inside, and he's going to be wrapped up. Oh, he gets away. Gets away from a ton of Argyle tacklers. Is he still going? No, he's finally brought down. And on the stop there for Argyle was Logan Gregory, who has checked in. First person to hit him there, Trey Batson.
Okay, super dangerous for those little guys to catch an out. and try and spin back into the middle of the field because you know there's some of the linemen that are coming hard at you. He kind of was pinballing around out there just bouncing off, but he cost himself about 5 yards.
Yeah, ends up being a loss of 5, 3rd down and 15. By the way, quickly, second quarter brought to you tonight by, we don't be too quickly because we want to get these people their shout outs. State Farm agent Matt Ports, Brian Knatzer at Cardinal Financial, Rich McDowell at Synergy One Lending, Independent Bank, and now we've got a whistle so I can keep going for a second. Dr. David Dyer, and our good friends over at Argyle Orthodontics. Orthopedic Associates, Daryl Halk and Chris Martin at ERA Cornerstone, and yours truly, Kenny Arthur, and all the gang over at Chick-fil-A on 407.
Which we enjoyed tonight already. Thank you for that.
My pleasure. My pleasure. 3rd and 21, screen pass to John Breeze Dubar. He breaks some tackles as he gets back to the original line of scrimmage and actually gets a couple more after that. So a pickup of about 12 that time on the screen pass to Dubar to the 27, 28-yard line.
I'm impressed with him. That dude runs hard, man. He's hard to bring down.
So a 13-yard gain, and it is 4th down.
No timeout? Oh, you know what they're doing? See, they're staying on the field. Now call it.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. I'm surprised Argyle not using a timeout here to stop the clock with 1 minute left here, but another 13 seconds on the play clock, so they're going to be able to get it down to about under 50 seconds before they even have to snap the football here.
So bring the house, right?
And now Anna calls a timeout with 1 second left on the play clock. So let's see. What's coming up at halftime here? How about this? We do have the halftime show. Lori Jacobson of the Legacy Group halftime show coming up. Player spotlight with senior defensive lineman Ethan Gonzales. That's another fun one. You'll find out how much he likes powdered donuts. The Argyle ISD Eagle Update with Rick Herron and Pamela Arrington. Out of town scoreboard with the great Stephen Bartolotta. Stats and sounds for the first half. And the Rapidmed Urgent Care keys to the second half. That's all coming up on the Lori Jacobson of the Legacy Group halftime show. And hopefully we'll get us a chat with Argyle head coach Todd Rogers as well on the way into the locker room. 47 seconds left to play here before the half, and Argyle leading 21-0 with Clark McNulty, Mitch Cullen, Blake Jones, and Robert Hudgens doing a little producing tonight
on the board
because there's a certain someone in this room that's about to be a daddy.
Yeah.
And he may have to miss a game or two. There's going to be a baby Jones.
Yeah, how does that even get in the way? I don't get it.
Yeah, seriously.
We're talking high school football.
Exactly.
Here.
Friday nights, and you got a plan where you don't have a baby anytime between late August to end of December.
Yeah.
But some people don't really think, do they?
They don't. They don't think ahead.
4th down. Yeah, they can, I promise. Well, some, yeah. So here's the, y'all don't hear some other things that go on in the background here of the press box. This punt is fair caught at the 44-yard line. And so Cade Moore with the fair catch. Argyle will have it right there. 41 seconds left here, Mitch, for Argyle to try to go 46 yards.
Yeah, and 2 timeouts. I mean, they can do it, right?
Sure.
I mean, shoot. Look at these drive summaries. 28 seconds, 35 seconds. A minute 22 was the long one, right? And the minute 22 was 4 plays.
Knox Scoggins is checked in at the running back spot here. Rylie Van Poppel is still out there at tight end, and Jason Crowder came in the last series at center. Now Nash Kruger's back out there. Here's a quick one to Ward McCullum. He's trying to get outside and get to the sidelines. He's into Anna territory to about the 48-yard line. We'll see what they mark it, 48-yard line. So that's an 8-yard pickup.
Yep.
Second 2.
He was scrambling. He was spending more time trying to get to the sideline than down the field right there.
Now they do put it back at the 49. As Riley Page will check back in at the slot receiver spot. Jamel Felton is on the near side. Hayden Stewart on the far side. On 2nd down and 3. Copeland claps his hands together, snaps back to him. Now here's a quick hit on this side to Jamel Felton, and he will make the catch and have a first down and run out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Back-to-back 7-yard gains and an Eagle first down with 32 seconds to play here before the half.
Yeah, and I think they're probably setting them up, right, to take a shot deep. They're going to pump that. They got Knox in there for protection. Hannah, another timeout.
Timeout.
Hannah takes another timeout.
That's the second charge timeout of the
Let's
first
take a quick
half.
timeout as well. 32 seconds to play before the half. Argyle leading 21-0. Back with more Argyle Eagle football here in just a moment.
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm agent Matt Poitz and his team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Matt Poitz at 940-591-6644 today.
Cycle Center of Denton and BMW Motorcycles of Denton proudly support Argyle Athletics. Cycle Center is your local family-owned and operated power sports store with the best selection of motorcycles, all-terrain vehicles, and side-by-side fun and work machines. Shop the largest parts and accessories showroom in North Texas and experience a factory-trained service department that will support you with the great service to keep your machine running at its best. Cycle Center wants to thank all the Argyle football fans, coaches, and faculty that make Argyle the best school in Texas. Come see why Cycle Center of Denton is called your power sports store with more.
First and 10, Eagles from the 42. Copeland, play action. He's going to go deep on the left side, looking for Jamel Felton, and he's got it at the 2. Falls into the end zone. Touchdown! Jamel Felton, 42-yard pitch and catch. Jet Copeland, Jamel Felton, 6 more on the board for the Eagles.
And there it was. They were going to try and stretch it out a little bit, going underneath. And finally they decided to do the go route. Perfect throw by Jet Copeland. Jamel made a nice catch on the end zone. He's already got a nice night going for him, too.
And you're right on the nice throw. I mean, actually, pretty good coverage. Pretty good coverage for Anna there, Elijah Robertson. Let's see, we've got a procedure penalty here on the extra point. I spy another former Argyle Eagle great, I believe, sitting down there, and I think I spy me a Bryson Hudgens down here in the crowd as well, sitting next to his lovely mother, as Robert's up here hanging out with us. Bryson just in for the weekend. Fall break, I know. My Gracie's coming in tomorrow morning.
What's a fall break?
They just get out for a couple days. They're out till like Tuesday.
Break your fall?
That's right. Extra point. Snaps a little bit low, but Rockamore gets it down, and the extra point by Caden Dodson is good. 25 seconds to play before the half now. Argyle leading Anna 28-0 on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting.
407 Barbecue is a proud supporter of the Argyle Eagles. Named the very best barbecue in all of DFW several times over, 407 Barbecue offers an array of award-winning smoked meats, including mouth-watering brisket and rib. If you're brave enough, try to tackle on your own Spudzilla. No plate is complete without one of their world-famous sides either. And don't get out the door until you round out your trip with a bowl of Grandma's banana pudding. 407 Barbecue is family-owned and operated by your neighbors right here in Argyle. See their menu and catering options online at 407bbq.com or see for yourself at I-35W exit 407. 407 Barbecue.
Rapidmed Urgent Care provides you and your family with personalized minor emergency care and primary care, checkups to cuts, broken bones, vaccinations, rapid COVID testing, physicals, and now with our all-new online booking system, scheduling a visit has never been easier. Simply visit our website at rapidmed.com, find a time that works for you, and book your video visit or schedule an in-person visit. Rapidmed Urgent Care, the hometown family doctors with Texas-sized hearts, extremely proud supporters of our Argyle Eagles.
Caden Dodson's kickoff goes out of the back of the end zone with 25 seconds to play here in the first half. And another drive summary here from Mr. Mitchy Poo Cullen.
Yes, that would be brought to us by Bill Utterford. 3 plays, 56 yards, 16 seconds. We were looking at the clock, right? We're saying, why don't they call timeout? Well, heck, we left it with 25 seconds after our touchdown. 42-yard TD, and this is a family affair tonight. Jamel Felton on the receiving end from Jet Copeland on his 4th TD of the night.
First and 10 here. McNair's going to throw here to the near sideline. Carson Shaw on the coverage, and as well as Jamel Felton, but the receiver, Sean Steens, fell down. That pass Goes selling out of bounds and incomplete. Second down and 10.
Must have been a turf monster hanging around over here somewhere, right? And caught
Yeah.
him on his turning on his out.
Well, it's Clark. You know, he's so quick.
Yeah.
He can go out there and make a stop.
Agile.
Second down and 10 from the 25-yard line. McNair takes a snap, a little bit low. Gets it out here. This time Steens makes the catch to the 31-yard line, and Shaw will drag him out of bounds at the 35, which is just enough for an Anna first down, pickup of 10 on that play.
Yeah, they're trying to do the Argyle deal, right? They're going to try and chip away down the field, and then, you know, I don't know if they've got the arm and the speed to go deep like Argyle did, but
yeah, with only 16 seconds, I don't know. That's quite enough time. If you had somebody that could kick, 60-yard field goal against the wind, but I don't think they have.
Yeah, they're going to have to hit the home run, right? I mean, the field goal's pretty much out of the question, I think.
McNair throwing on the left side, up high, but Jonathan Brown makes the catch, and he is lit up and planted out of bounds over there by Brock Bunce. And but another decent pickup, gain of 8. Leaves second down and 2. Clock stopped with 9 seconds.
Took 7 of the 16 seconds, right? So, I mean, theoretically they got 2 plays if they do them quick.
Yeah, or you hope maybe for a pass interference if you're Anna and get another play. Second down and 2. McNair now.
Not now.
Runs out. He's being chased by Ethan Gonzales, and he'll just throw it out of bounds. And incomplete. So they'll have 1 play left here with 4 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, so probably just trying to get as many yards as they can so that if they do their Hail Mary, if that's what they're going to do here, they don't have to throw it as far, right? You hear them say that if you could get some yards on that, you could do an actual called play instead of just having to chunk it into the end zone.
What do we got down there? We got some equipment or something down there? Okay, we're going to go down and talk to Clark here for a sec. Clark, what do we got going on down there on the... Oh, we got an injured player. Is
that a player?
I didn't know anything was even going on down there. Huh. Not sure what's going on over there on the sideline. We just try to stop its play, and it's way down at the other end of the field. Let's take a timeout here. 4 seconds left to play before the half. 28-0, Argyle leading on Argyle Eagle Booster Club broadcasting.
Construction. It's about trust. When you hire a contractor, especially after a hailstorm, you'd better hire one who you can trust. NWC General Construction is that company. We've got a 40-year history. NWC is a GAF Master Elite roofing contractor and a member of GAF's exclusive President's Club. We do roofing, gutters, painting, siding, windows, fencing, and more at a fair price. Please visit our website at nwcgeneralconstruction.com or call us at 214-989-ROOF.
Are you living with pain from workouts, sports injuries, or just plain hard work? Cryo and Recovery is the cryotherapy and IV infusion studio lounge that brings fast relief from pain and sore muscles. Our popular Class 4 laser therapy and IV infusions are highly effective. You recover faster with less inflammation. Schedule your appointment today at ucrio-usa.com or call 940-218-4016.
Buying or selling a home is likely your greatest investment. Lori Jacobson and the Legacy Group believe in making the process easy and simple for your family. Whether you're moving into your forever home in Argyle, need help remodeling or staging, or are a first-time buyer, Lori's dedicated to making sure all of her clients walk away from the transaction satisfied. She has a saying that you walk in as a client, but you leave as a friend. So it's no secret why she's been named Best Real Estate Agent by D Magazine yet again. Lori Jacobson encourages all the Argyle Eagles to leave a legacy both on and off the field. Go Eagles.
Hey there, Brian Knatzer here of the Brian Knatzer team, powered by Cardinal Financial. Did you know that long-term fixed rates are still near their 50-year lows? Don't miss out. They won't last long. Reach out to me and my team today for a free mortgage consult. Whether you're looking to purchase a home or refinance a home, let the Brian Knatzer team be your guide. You can apply online at thebrianknatzerteam.com or give us a call at 972-777-LOAN. Again, that number is 972-777-5626.
We're back here at Eagle Stadium with Argyle leading 28-0. Just a few seconds left here before the half, and just had an incident on the far sideline over there on the Anna side of the sideline, and we're not really sure exactly what it is, but there's someone down over there. It's not a player, whether it's a coach or somebody from Anna, it looks like over there, but they're actually bringing a stretcher out to get him off the field, and So and take him off in an ambulance. Again, he's off the field. He's actually on the sidelines, but we're not sure the exact extent of anything, so we don't want to speculate anything, but just wanted to kind of reset here and let you know what was going on. We'll take us another quick timeout and come back again. 4 seconds left here in the first half with Argyle leading Anna 28-0 on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting.
Hello, Eagle fans. This is Joe and Tina Bartram with LHM Financial, formerly known in the Eagle community as CNN Mortgage. We're a privately owned mortgage lender since 1998, offering home financing options for your family needs. LHM Financial is a proud sponsor of the Argyle Eagles and an active member in the community. So mention this ad and receive $500 towards the cost of your appraisal when we do your financing on your next home. Give me a call at 817-601-7800. If you have dreams, we have solutions. LHM is licensed by the Texas Department of Savings and Mortgage Lending. LHM NMLS is 184530. Joe Bartram's NMLS is 1010. 778. Go Eagles!
Hi Eagles, this is Rebel and Piper Mickenheim. Our family owns Chard Pool and Patio. As our town grows, Chard continues to value community and hometown pride. We want to know your name and hear about your kids. Chard is a family-owned and operated pool company devoted to customer service and complete customer satisfaction. We specialize in pool design and pool renovations. Ready to get started on your backyard oasis? Contact Chard Pool and Patio today.
I am Jolette Ryan with the North Texas team, now powered by Compass Realty. I've been providing my clients, friends, neighbors with premier real estate services in Argyle for over 18 years. I am dedicated to providing my clients with a more powerful service and even more powerful results. We are working together to create a personal experience to help you accomplish your real estate goals. Call us today if you have any real estate needs. We are proud to be part of the Argyle family, and go Eagles!
Hello, Eagle fans. This is Chris Robinson with RFG Wealth Advisory, proud supporters of Argyle Eagle Sports. We are a local wealth management firm located right here in downtown Argyle. Let us help you get on track towards a better financial future. Check us out online at www.rfgwealthadvisory.com. Investment advice offered through RFG Wealth Advisory, a registered investment advisor. Securities offered through LPL Financial, a separate entity.
And we're back here at Eagle Stadium, still in this injury timeout. And the teams have come back out on the field like they're about ready to snap the football. I don't know if they were just planning on taking a knee here, because that would be okay, but you definitely don't want to run a play that could possibly get down to where the injury is down probably, inside the 25-yard line. And Anna's got the football back at the 43, at their own 43, so.
Halftime. It is now halftime.
Oh, they're going to
call it. They're just going to go straight to halftime. Hey, isn't that what I said earlier?
Yeah.
It'd be a good time to do that. So 4 seconds. Yeah, so we'll see if we can get this Coach Rogers interview here, and if Clark could just maybe ask him some thoughts on the first half there and let him get to the locker room with his players, although, yeah, he's talking to the head linesman right now about some things. So as we have gone to halftime.
Offsides.
Better start this weekend. What's your thoughts on the first half?
Well, I'm not pleased. I still think there's some things that we could continue to work on and improve. But we've been effective with a few things that we've worked on over the week. And we're going to go inside and tweak and change some things and come out and try to put some points on the board.
Excellent. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks to NWC General Construction for that halftime chat with Coach Todd Rogers. As he said, not pleased.
You could kind of hear it in his voice, right?
Yeah, you could. Not pleased at all.
I mean 28 nothing, you can't really complain, but it hadn't been the prettiest picture.
No, it hadn't at all. But 28-0 here at halftime, and like we mentioned, we've got an injury on the far side of the field, and we're not sure if it's someone from Anna or it looks like, according to Clark, us who's down the sideline, that it might be a member of the Anna media. Maybe someone taking pictures or something like that. So not really sure what happened or how it happened, but they're still working on them over there, and they've got a stretcher out. So anyway, we are at halftime here. It is the Lori Jacobson of the Legacy Group halftime show. Do not turn however you're listening to us right now, don't turn it off, because these player spotlights, if you don't listen to them, they're great. Blake does an awesome job putting these together, and he's got Ethan Gonzales, Gonzo 3.0, as his player spotlight. The Argyle ISD Eagle update coming up. Out-of-town scoreboard. We'll have the Rapidmed keys to the second half. All that coming up here in just a moment on the Lori Jacobson of the Legacy Group halftime show. Argyle leading Anna 28-0 at the half.
That halftime show is up next here on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting.
Hey Argyle folks, get 100% employee pricing on a new Ford, Dodge, Jeep, or Nissan at Waxahachie Autoplex. Owners Wes and Lisa Spence are proud parents of Argyle state champion Blake Spence, now at Texas Tech. Wes doesn't play games with the sales staff. In fact, he'll deliver the car and sign the paperwork on your kitchen table. Tell Wes you heard about it from us. Great selection, service, and price. That's what Waxahachie Autoplex is all about.
Argyle, Texas, home of Eagle Realty, built by a team of agents dedicated to finding you the perfect home. We live here, work here, and love our small town community. We have amazing homes and beautiful ranches, offering residents that unique lifestyle everyone is searching for. Come see us or give us a call at 940-222-2188. We are big enough to serve you, but small enough to know you. Eagle Realty.
Lamar National Bank offers checking, savings, money market accounts, and loans to businesses and consumers. Whether you like doing business face-to-face or talking to a real person over the phone, Lamar National Bank is the local bank that can best serve you because their bankers live, work, and play in the markets they serve. Go see Terry King at his Northlake branch or call 972-318-1060 to see that at Lamar National Bank, it's relationship banking at its best. Lamar National Bank, NMLS number 243049, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Feel like you never have any space to put things? Tired of your closet always looking cluttered, no matter how you try to organize it? Try Closets by Design. Have an expert out for a free consultation to have a look at your closet, garage, home office, pantry, anything. And they will build you a closet system that caters to your every need. Why go buy a basic cookie cutter piece of furniture when you can put in a system tailored specifically for your every need? Schedule your consultation today by calling 972-361-0010 or schedule it online at closetsbydesign.com. Imagine your home totally organized. Closets by Design.
We are at the half here at Eagle Stadium in Argyle. I believe Clark mentioned it there right before we went to the halftime break that it's a tale of two different Fridays. Last week Argyle was trailing Melissa at this point 21-0, but it is Argyle on top of Anna 28-0. Tonight as we are inside the Lori Jacobson and the Legacy Group Real Estate halftime show. And like Kenny teased there at the closing minutes of halftime, we've got a pretty good player spotlight guest this week. It is Ethan Gonzales, Big E, Gonzo 3.0. He's a man of many nicknames, and he's a man that wreaks havoc on the quarterback week in and week out. And he was a great guest this week, and let's get to him. This week's player spotlight with Ethan Gonzales. All right, it is time now for the player spotlight. And this is brought to you by Gillette Ryan and the North Texas Team Real Estate. And this week I am seated with senior Ethan Gonzales. Hey, Ethan, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing great. Appreciate your time. How's school going?
It's going well. Yep. Focusing on football, really.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you taking any like college prep classes or anything like that?
Not really. I did my sophomore and junior years, but then this year I kind of just laid off of those. And yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Some of these kids are doing like these really hard classes. I'm like, it's your senior year. Why wouldn't you want to skate a little bit?
That's definitely what I went for right there.
Good.
Yeah.
You did it right. Any college plans?
I'm actually going to NCTC to play JUCO baseball.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Another baseball guy. Okay. You know what you're gonna major in?
I'm thinking either business or I was kind of interested in farm and ranch management.
Really?
Yep.
Those are kind of different.
Yeah, they are. They're very different. I don't know. I'm kind of interested in just anything like agriculture or like even welding too. I kind of want to learn a trade.
Yeah, that's smart. Just growing up in the area, kind of made you want to go in that direction?
Yeah, I've always been outdoorsy kid. Kind of enjoy the outdoors and.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. So you're going to be one of my tougher interviews because I typically talk to you guys like after a win. So, like, what's this week been like? It's kind of weird walking in here after a loss.
Yeah, it's something new, something different. I'd say this week of practice has been a lot more focused for sure. But it's kind of nice to have that relief kind of off our shoulders from being at the top. You know, it's kind of like now we're kind of like the underdogs. We're we're back for revenge. You know.
Yeah, of course. It kind of just everything resets.
Yeah.
everything I would imagine is correctable, though. I mean, that's kind of the good part. You know, you want to, if you're going to lose, lose in the regular season, you know, kind of fix it all. Is that kind of the mindset going forward? Is, well, now we know.
Everything, it's corrections. It's getting it right, you know. I think we definitely could have played better. I don't think that was our best game, but I think moving forward it's going to be good.
And did I see that you cut your hair?
I did.
Was that ironic timing, or was that you just want to change it up?
Yeah, I kind of lost the mojo there. I had to change something up.
So what did you have before?
I had the mullet.
Rocking the mullet.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I remember seeing it under the helmet now. And from what I hear, that's you take pretty good pride in your hair. So that must have been.
I do like my hair. It was kind of tough. It was sentimental seeing it go.
Tough haircut.
Yep, but it's for the better. Definitely. I'm ready to get after it. Yep.
Did you keep the hair?
I keep it? No.
Some people
that would have been a good idea, though.
No. So you're the third of the Gonzales boys. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you the last one?
I am the last one.
You're the youngest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And now both brothers had runs at state titles that they fell just short. But you got your first ring last year. Does that how often does that get brought up?
Quite a bit. I like to brag about it at home.
You should.
At the dinner table. Oh yeah.
Show off the ring a little bit.
Yeah.
Are you a music guy? Like, is that what you do on the bus ride over?
Definitely a music and sleep guy. I'm the guy that falls asleep.
Really?
On the bus. Oh yeah.
Okay. Not from here to there, I would imagine.
Oh no, not
okay.
not to the
not 10 minutes.
Not to the not to the field, but to away games, definitely the guy that falls asleep.
Maybe Pleasant Grove when you're driving a couple hours to Texarkana.
Definitely Texarkana, falling asleep.
Okay, so I've had some of you guys give me some music recommendations. So if you're a music guy, okay, what's something that maybe I haven't heard of or our audience hasn't heard of that they need to?
I'm a big old country guy, or that style of country. So like Reed South Hall Band. I'm a big fan of them.
Okay.
George Strait.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right.
All those guys.
For sure. Do you work?
I do not. No.
If you had to work anywhere, where would it be?
Tecovas. It's a boot brand. I love. Yeah.
Okay, so you're seeking a discount.
Oh yeah,
okay.
I'm seeking that discount for sure.
So on the broadcast, we call you Gonzo 3.0. Obviously, you're the third Gonzales boy, but do you have another nickname?
Gonzo, E, Big E.
Okay, because some of you have some really weird nicknames, like Squirrel Jim.
Yep.
You know, just super random.
Yeah, that's a weird
one. Big E. Oh, that's a pretty good one.
Mine are pretty generic.
Yeah, that's. You don't seem like the outlandish kind of guy. Big E's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So I see that you're really into TV shows. Like you'll binge watch a TV show within a week.
One day I could.
Okay.
Give me the time.
What are you watching right now?
Right now, How I Met Your Mother.
For the first time?
First time.
Okay.
Got a recommendation from Tate Thompson. It's a great show.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
You're enjoying it?
I love it.
And there's a lot of episodes.
So that's 9 seasons. 22 episodes. Every
That's going to take you a while.
Oh, yeah, it's going to take me a while.
Did you watch Lost?
I did.
How long did that take? Because that's an insane amount of episodes.
That was a couple months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, jeez. Has one stuck out to you? Like, what's your favorite TV show?
Hawaii Five-0 is a good one. I like that one.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm into some crime shows, too.
Oh, yeah? Like the NCIS and all that?
Documentaries, too. Like, those are
You're a
awesome.
TV guy.
I'm a big TV guy.
Okay. What's your dream man cave? What's in there?
Big projector for sure.
You want the projector? Okay.
Nice, comfy couch, like squishy. Just fall on it, fall right in.
What's the temperature in there?
Oh, it's got to be like 65. It's got to be freezing.
Yeah, it's got to feel like a movie theater.
Yes.
Pretty cold in there. Any arcade games in the corner, or you got an Xbox somewhere?
Yeah, give me a Retro Bowl arcade game over there.
Okay.
For sure.
Cool.
And maybe some Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Man, how sweet would it be to have a place like that?
I know, it would be amazing.
Could you eat the most powdered donuts on the team?
Against Rylie Van Poppel, no way.
He's the big eater?
He's the biggest eater I've ever seen in my life.
Ever?
Ever.
But that's your jam, right? Powdered donuts?
Oh, yeah. Love those.
Okay.
Couldn't get away from them as a kid.
Yeah, I've heard they had to be hidden in your house.
Me and Jay would fight over them. We'd hide them from each other in the pantry.
That's funny. And you were also into Legos growing up.
Big Lego guy when I was younger. Big Lego guy.
What was like your best creation?
I actually had this big Lego table, and I built like my own like city on it.
Really?
Yeah. So I'd take like different Lego sets and like build the buildings and put them on the table, and made like a city with it. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gathering you're a pretty like patient person. Because it seems like, you'll dedicate months to a TV show and you'll build cities with Legos. Like, you don't mind projects.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like projects, building stuff, too.
Pretty cool. Okay, what's your bit on the team? Like, what are you known for?
Probably being the shortest D lineman on the team. Actually, not the shortest, but one of the shortest, for sure.
That's not a bad thing.
No, it's not a terrible thing. But it's definitely short jokes. A lot.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, for example?
Coach Vaughn actually had a good one the other week. It was like, he said, if I had 7 Ethans on the D-line, we'd be a lot shorter. So.
It's simple.
Yeah. I was expecting a compliment, but never got it.
No? Yeah. That's funny. What was your favorite Coach Rogers saying?
Rip potato chip. I don't give a rip potato chip. That's got to be the best one.
It's classic.
Yeah.
That's very funny. All right, last question for you. IHOP or Waffle House?
Waffle House. Yep.
Just the experience?
So much better, yeah.
I've
never been a big IHOP guy. Never really.
Really?
Yeah. I just like Waffle House's food better.
It is pretty good. And you get to watch it get made over there, and it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Get a big old waffle. Well, that's awesome. Well, appreciate your time today. Yeah, I'm sure big bragging rights. You're the only Gonzo with a state ring.
Oh, yeah.
And I know you're trying to get another one before you're out of here. But
Yes,
good to get to know you a little bit, and
Yes,
best
sir.
of luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
That was this week's Player Spotlight. Thanks again to Ethan Gonzales, Gonzo 3.0, for his time this week. As we are at the half, Argyle on top of Anna 28-0. As we are inside the Lori Jacobson and the Legacy Group Real Estate halftime show. And we're going to step aside and take a break. And on the other side, we're going to get the Argyle ISD Eagle update from Communications and Marketing Directors Rick Heron and Pam Arrington. This is Eagles football brought to you by the Argyle Eagles Booster Club.
Updating your home is too important to do alone. The Design House of Denton has designers and experts on staff who want to help. Whether it's simply new flooring or having an entire wing of your home remodeled, the Design House has a full spectrum of services for any size idea you have. They care about you and your home both during and after your project. My wife and I know this from personal experience. Now it's time to see for yourself. Go see the friendly staff at their gorgeous showroom located just outside Golden Triangle Mall at 2303 Colorado Boulevard. The Design House of Denton, locally owned and proud members of Argyle Eagle Nation.
Hey, Eagle fans, are you tired of all the clutter? Do you have a spare room overflowing with decorations? How about a 2 or 3 car garage that you can't even park in? Well, Argyle Storage is the answer. They offer drive-up and climate-controlled self-storage, along with several storage options for the boat and RV customer as well. They're located on 377, close to home on the north side of Argyle. Check them out online at argylestorageco.com. That's argylestorageco.com.
Over 65 years and still growing, at Bill Utter Ford, we'll help you find the perfect car, truck, or SUV with our always utterly affordable prices. Bill Utter Ford is a proud supporter of the Argyle Eagles, and together we are flying high over North Texas. Bill Utter Ford, a Denton County tradition for over 65 years. Visit us today or see us online at BillUtterFord.com.
You're gonna like the way we treat you, Bill Utter Ford.
Howdy folks, Marty B here, looking for a place to escape the everyday? Folks, come out to Marty B's and experience the spirit of the Texas Hill Country. Whether you're planning your next event, birthday celebration, or just looking for a place to connect with your friends and family, come out to see us and enjoy amazing food, amazing live music, and amazing service. Check out our website at martybsplace.com and come experience amazing with all of us at Marty B's. Go Eagles!
All right, welcome back in to the Lori Jacobson and the Legacy Group halftime show. Argyle leads Anna at the break 28-0. Coming up later in the halftime show, we'll get you some of the stats and sounds from the first half as Kenny will present those. Not to mention an out-of-town scoreboard with our own Stephen Bartolotta. But here up next, we're going to get some news and info around Argyle ISD, and this is brought to you by Rick Heron and Pam Arrington, the school district's marketing and communications directors, and they do such a good job of keeping us informed on all of the events going around the school district. And let's check in with them as Argyle leads Anna at the halftime break, 28-0. Here is this week's Argyle ISD Eagle Update.
Hi, Eagles. This is Rick Herron, Argyle ISD's Director of Communications, back this week with the latest Eagle Update. Well, be sure to mark your calendars for Wednesday, October 27th. That's the night we'll have the formal ribbon cutting for the new Argyle High School campus. Phase 2 of the campus construction and conversion from a middle school to a high school is almost complete, and we will celebrate this beautiful facility on this night. The very popular coffee bar everyone's talking about will be open at the front of the campus this night, and student tours will be provided throughout the campus. This facility is worth seeing, and the event will be open to everyone in the community. So be sure to join us. That's Wednesday, October 27th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the new high school in Canyon Falls. Well, here's a fun reminder for our Eagles students and staff that on Monday, October 12th, it's a school holiday, and all students and staff will be off on this day. Classes will resume regular schedules on Tuesday, October 12th. So go enjoy a fun and safe 3-day weekend, Eagles. Also, on Monday, October 18th, students will be off on this day as well, and elementary level teachers will be conducting parent conferences, and this will serve as a professional day for our secondary level teachers. Well, are you looking to join the Eagle team or know someone that would be interested? Argyle ISD is currently hiring student nutrition employees, bus drivers, and substitutes. So if you're interested in joining a great district and in becoming an Eagle team member, please visit argyleisd.com and search under employment. We are looking for the next great Eagles to work alongside as we continue to soar higher. Well, later this month, Argyle ISD will have a community-driven bond and growth planning committee assembled that will begin meeting. Earlier this week, the school board approved the purpose and the charge of this committee. The committee will represent the Argyle ISD community in the study of data related to student enrollment, district finances, facility needs, and in recommending to the Board of Trustees a bond program to address district-wide facility needs due to the growing student enrollment. The committee will hold several meetings and ultimately recommend a bond program to the Board of Trustees for a possible bond election. Watch for more information regarding the committee on argyleisd.com and the district's social media. Well, lastly, we end with a bang, and how about the Argyle Eagle Band, always at the top of its game? The Class 4A defending state champions opened the competition season last Saturday in the Director's Choice Marching Festival in Denton. The Argyle Band, led by director Jason Bird, won Outstanding Percussion, Outstanding Color Guard, Outstanding Visual Performance, and was named overall Grand Champion. Congratulations to the Eagle Band, and what a fantastic start to the season. Be sure to check out argyleisd.com and the district's social media accounts for some great photos from the event. The top 3 ensembles were announced. Argyle number 1 overall, Eaton High School was 2nd, and Louisville was 3rd. Well, that's it for this week's communications update. Now it's time for an update from Pam Arrington, the district's Director of Marketing.
Hi, this is Pamela Arrington bringing you updates from around the district and here in our community. I want to start off by talking to you about homecoming. It is right around the corner, and the students at Argyle High School will be kicking off the festivities on Sunday, October 17th as they decorate the halls. Each grade level is assigned a different color, and they have a competition to see who can have the best decorated hallway. They usually announce the winners that Friday at the Homecoming Pep Rally. On Wednesday, October the 20th, we will have the Homecoming Carnival. We appreciate all the volunteers that have helped put this carnival together. It will be held outside of Argyle Middle School. There's a lot of fun games and activities and free prizes for the kids, so make sure you bring them out so they can enjoy that. And then right after the carnival, you can walk over to Eagle Stadium and enjoy the Homecoming Community Pep Rally. Then on Friday, of course, is our homecoming varsity football game at Eagle Stadium. And Saturday, October 23rd, our high school students will get to enjoy their semi-formal homecoming dance being held at Argyle High School. All right, so I also want to take a second to talk to you about some heart screenings. We have Living for Zachary teaming up with the Alex Betzold Memorial Fund to host free heart screenings that will take place on Saturday, November the 13th from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have the link for you located online in the most recent Eagle update where you can sign your student up. Ages 12 to 22 can sign up for a free heart screening. They're going to be getting an electrocardiogram, a 2D echocardiogram, a blood pressure screening. And they will be many people there from Living for Zachary to help answer questions. And Frontera will be there. They will be the ones administering the electrocardiograms and echocardiograms. Heart health is so important, and we definitely advocate for all of our youth to have a screening. So make sure you sign your student up. We appreciate Living for Zachary and the Alex Betzold Memorial Fund for putting together this free event for us. I will be there, so I hope to see you there. I'll be volunteering to help sign in the people that will be getting screened. So hope to see you there again. That's November 13th. All right, so looking ahead, we are already planning our Thanksgiving food drive. That's where we collect canned goods and boxed food items so we can put together meals for the families in need here in Argyle ISD. We also collect gift cards so we can donate all of the food in the gift cards to these families so that they can purchase a turkey to go along with the side items that we're going to be giving them for their own Thanksgiving meal. Christy King and I are going to be putting together some information that we will get sent out to you shortly, so make sure you check the most recent Eagle update. Also check on social media. We'll have a list of all of the items that we will be collecting. The students here in the district will be collecting all of these items for 2 weeks, and then we will ask for some volunteers to come out and help us as we deliver these items to our families that are in need. They will be coming to a location here in the school district to pick up the items. We always appreciate the help, and we always appreciate the donations. So keep a lookout for that information. It will be sent out within the next few weeks. Argyle ISD, I hope you are enjoying the game. I hope you're enjoying this fall weather. It is definitely a great game as we are advocating for supporting the research that goes behind finding a cure for breast cancer. And at this game, we will be recognizing those who have won the battle, those who are fighting the battle, and remember those who have lost. So thank you so much, Argyle, for coming out, pinking out the stands as we cheer on our Argyle Eagles. Hope you have a great one. Go Eagles!
Thanks to Rick Heron and Pam Arrington for this week's Argyle ISD Eagle Update. We are still at the half. Both bands are still on the field, or I guess one at a time. Anna played first, and Argyle band is still on the field right now. But Argyle over Anna 28-0. We're going to take one more timeout, and on the other side, we'll get you an out-of-town scoreboard, and Kenny will recap the first half stats and sounds. This is Eagle Football, brought to you by the Argyle Eagles Booster Club.
This year, as the Argyle Eagles build on the continued legacy of success, our Papa John's family is here to help step up your pizza game. Papa John's is your locally owned and operated pizza shop here to complete your game plan for dinner this week. Step up your dinner plans with any one of our specialty pizzas, papadillas, wings, and desserts. This season, get 25% off your order by using the coupon code EAGLES25. Enjoy the game and go Eagles. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Your Argyle Eagles don't show up to a sporting contest, UIL event, or the classroom unprepared. Everything they do has purpose and builds towards the goals and expectations that have been established. As a fiduciary, Slayton Capital Advisors works with clients in a purposeful manner to establish and meet their financial goals. Visit us online to learn more at SlaytonCapital.com or schedule your complimentary consultation at SlaytonCapital.com/Argyle. Slayton Capital, your independent fiduciary advisor and supporter of Argyle ISD. Investment advisory services offered through Slayton Capital Advisors Limited. Slayton Capital Advisors as a registered investment advisor.
When the sun goes down, it's time to get up.
All right, Argyle having a good time in the first half as they lead the Anna Coyotes 28-0. Argyle looking for their first district win of 2021 after losing their first district game of the season and first in a very long time. They had won 61 straight district games, and they had won 60 straight regular season games before falling to the Melissa Cardinals last week. But looks like the train is back on the right tracks as Argyle leads Anna 28-0 here at the half. Just got a few more minutes remaining in this Lori Jacobson and Legacy Group halftime show. And let's step aside and let's check in with our own Stephen Bartolotta and get some scores from the other games going around the Metroplex. Hey, Stephen.
It's another big night across the state of Texas and some big games to tell you about. First in District 7 4A, a really big matchup. Terrell at Kaufman, and right now Kaufman has a 7-point lead, 14-7 over the Tigers as they approach halftime. Paris handling Ranchview easily. It's 41-0. That game is at the half. Some other notable games to tell you about. Number 3, Stephenville at number 9, Waco La Vega. It is all Yellow Jackets in this one. 28-0 Stephenville, shutting out the Pirates as they approach halftime. Salina with a 35-14 lead over Aubrey, that game in the second quarter. Another good game involving a ranked team, Austin LBJ at Canyon Lake. They are tied at 21. That game is at the half. Midlothian Heritage, number 5, is up 22-0 over the Brownwood Lions, that game in the second quarter. Number 7, Lindale, cruising over Henderson, 28-0 that game in the second quarter. The Bullfrogs of Lake Worth with a 14-7 lead over undefeated Springtown. That game is in the second quarter. Some Denton scores to tell you about. Geyer and Braswell going at it. It's 28-7 Wildcats. That game is at the half. The Denton Broncos, they're having a tough time tonight as they trail 44-9 to Frisco Lone Star. Those are all the scores we have for you, Blake.
We appreciate it, Stephen. Thanks a lot. That's going to do it for my portion of the halftime show, brought to you by Lori Jacobson and the Legacy Group. And I'm going to hand it off to Kenny Arthur, who will give you some of the first half stats and sounds. Hey, Kenny.
Thanks, Blake. Appreciate it. Argyle leading 28-0, the all-important stat. 28 points on the board for Argyle and 0 on the board for the Anna Coyotes, as it's middle school night here as well as pink out night. So Argyle middle school band out on the field playing right now, and kind of hate to say it, no offense to some, but the middle school band here sounds better than most high school bands, just being honest. So let's take a look at the first half and how things happened, how we got to 28-0. Argyle opened up and just really did not impress much at all. 3 and out for Argyle, and then Anna actually got the football and had a nice 10-play drive that was finally stalled, and they did have to punt the football away. Argyle came back on the second drive and again just kind of sputtered a little bit, but then first down and 10 at the 32-yard line, and Jet Copeland went to the air. First down and 10, and the play action again to Ferris, going deep to a wide open receiver, and he's got it. It's Hayden Stewart off to the races, breaks the tackle at the 20, into the end zone for the Argyle touchdown. 68-yard touchdown pass. Jet Copeland to Hayden Stewart, 6 on the board for the Eagles. The ensuing kickoff from Caden Dotson was fumbled. Argyle recovered it at the 18-yard line, and 2 plays later, Jet Copeland goes to the air once again. Here's a play action going deep toward the end zone. It's Stewart again. He's going up. He's got it. Goes up over the defender who had his back turned. And another touchdown from Jet Copeland to Hayden Stewart. 6 more on the board for the Eagles. Then several punts by both teams, and even Argyle getting stopped on a 4th and 1. But then as Argyle got the football back with 2:42 to play in the first half, once again, Jet Copeland with his 4th touchdown pass of the night. 3rd, excuse me. 2nd down and 10. Okay, Copeland's got time. This time he's got a wide open Jaquan Felton at the 14. He'll walk into the end zone for the Argyle touchdown. 39-yard touchdown pass. Jet Copeland to Jaquan Felton. 6 more on the board for the Eagles. Defender just really bit on the fake on that one, and Felton was just wide open. And then Mitch and I are discussing about timeouts and trying to be coaches up here, about Argyle needs to call a timeout. They don't have enough time, and, well, they get the football back with less than a minute to play. I think it was under 50 seconds to play, and, it didn't take long. Just a couple of plays later, and here comes touchdown pass number 4. Copeland, play action. He's going to go deep on the left side, looking for Jamel Felton, and he's got it at the 2. Falls into the end zone. Touchdown! Jamel Felton, 42-yard pitch and catch. Jet Copeland, Jamel Felton, 6 more on the board for the Eagles. So Jet Copeland coming in at quarterback tonight for Argyle and has thrown 4 touchdown passes. Argyle 12 first downs on the night, only 6 for the Coyotes. Total yardage from line of scrimmage tonight, Argyle 258. And a 101, 186 of those through the air for Argyle, 81 for Anna on the ground. Argyle 72 yards rushing. The Coyotes can only muster 20 yards on the ground so far. Anna 7 penalties for 69 yards. Argyle only 2 for 17 and 1 turnover. And that was Anna with that one lost fumble. Daniel McNair for the Coyotes, the quarterback, 12 out of 21 tonight, 81 yards. And he also leads the team in rushing, so probably not what the Coyotes want there. 3 for 24 for Daniel McNair. Their good running back, who's averaging 7.2 yards a carry, John Breeze Dubar, 5 carries for -4 yards tonight so far. He does have some positive yardage receiving. Dubar, 3 catches, 25 yards. Sincere Blakely, 2 for 19. Jonathan Brown, 2 for 17. Sean Steens, 2 for 13. Malachi Brooks, 3 catches for 7 yards. For the good guys wearing black tonight, Jet Copeland, 7 out of 9, 186 yards and 4 touchdowns. That's a pretty good completion percentage, pretty good yards per throw, and pretty good touchdown to completion ratio. He also leads the team rushing, does Copeland. 8 carries, 31 yards. Landon Ferris has 8 carries for 24 yards. Peyton Shoemake, 5 for 17. As usual, spreading the ball around tonight. Hayden Stewart, 2 catches for 83 yards. Jamel Felton, 2 for 49. Jaquan Felton, 1 for 39. Riley Van Poppel, 1 for 8. Ward McCollum, 1 catch for 7 yards tonight. And that has brought us to our halftime score. Argyle 28 and Anna nothing. And Mitch Cullen, the all-important Rapidmed Urgent Care keys to the second half for Argyle.
Man, so the number one key was to put the last week's game behind them, right, in which they did, and then they needed to start fast, which they didn't, right? But they certainly came on pretty strong. So I would say for the second half is keep your foot on the gas, right? And then number 2, just clean up a little bit what you did in the first half. I mean, they showed some really good signs, some really big flashes. I mean, they've had some big plays for touchdowns. Let's see a long drive, right? Let's grind it out. Let's get the offensive and defensive line dominating, and let's grind out the long drive and just kind of clean up things from the first half.
You know, we don't talk a whole lot about these, but injuries. And as I just happened to look down on the field, Will Ramsey is talking right now to Clark, and Will is not suited out tonight. We'll see if we can find out exactly what's wrong with Will, but hasn't really hurt the Argyle defense a whole lot tonight. But there's R.J. Bonnell next to him, not suited out. Hudson E. Materio, who hurt a knee. He was playing really well a few weeks ago. Wes Tucker had shoulder surgery just this past week, and he is done for the rest of the season, the junior offensive tackle. And so the injury bug has hit Argyle quite a bit here as we get set here for the second half. And Anna won the toss, deferred to the second half, and so they will have the football first.
Well, and so if you're going to get hit by the injury bug, as long as it's nothing serious, this is the time to do it, right? I mean, Argyle usually dominates district other than last week, so they'll have plenty of time to get ready to get healthy for the playoffs.
This kickoff sails over Steen's head, hits at the 1, but then rolls into the end zone. Yeah, the only one there that might be serious, well, of course, Hudson E. Materio is one, but then Wes Tucker. I think they really miss him on that offensive tackle spot.
Yep.
But, and shoulder surgery is not something that's really easy to come back from, but hopefully Wes will be back and ready to go for his senior year.
Yeah, when you play as many games as Argyle does, you never know towards the end of the year. I mean, you go 16 games. If you're lucky to go 16 games, that's a long time to get healthy.
So 1st and 10. Daniel McNair, the quarterback for Anna, brings his Coyotes out at the 25-yard line. 2 receivers to either side. Coyotes moving from right to left. It's going to be Dubar on the carry, and Ethan Gonzales is there to wrap him up after only a yard. Was going straight ahead offensively for Anna. Jared Roop is the center. Sam Soto, Cooper Mosier, the guards. Lane White, J.R. Box, the tackles. Receivers are Sean Steens, Jonathan Brown, Sincere Blakely, and Malachi Brooks. Daniel McNair, the quarterback, as we mentioned. And John Breeze Dubar, Jambres. John Breeze is the running back for the Anna Coyotes. We'll try to set that Argyle defense for you here. It's not necessarily the starters we have listed. A few changes tonight. 2nd down and 7, and here's that quick hitter, and it's Sincere Blakely that makes the catch, and he is immediately hit sincerely by Cade Moore, and he's going to lose a yard back to the original line of scrimmage and leave 3rd down and 10. Up front for Argyle, it looks like it's Michael Madry, Jaden Scarlett, Ethan Gonzales. On the corners, we've got Jaquan Felton and Cade Moore. Backers are Carson Shaw, Grant Mirabal, Brock Bunce. And then back at the safety spots, we've got Zach Olemeyer, Jacob Robinson, and also out there starting here in the second half is Aaron Funderburk. 3rd down and 10. Under some pressure here, Madry, Scarlett, Brock Bunce, all 3 combined. Give them a 1/3 of a sack apiece. All the way back at the mark for progress of the 15-yard line, a 10-yard loss on that sack of the quarterback, and it'll be 4th down for the Coyotes.
And he'd been pretty elusive so far tonight about dodging those sacks, but right then it just collapsed on him, and there was nowhere to go. You get 3 people coming at you, it's going to be pretty hard to get out of that.
Yeah, he didn't know whether to go right, left, straight back up the middle, and there was a guy in all 3 places. Trey Batson runs down the field here, the last second here for the Argyle punt return. Cade Moore stands back at his own 45-yard line. Left-footed punter, line drive spiral kick's going to be taken by Moore at the 44. He's going to break one tackle at midfield, now try to cut it back inside. He's going to be into Anna territory at the 46-yard line. A 41-yard punt for Cody Vega. 10-yard return for Cade Moore, and the Eagles set up shop 1st and 10 in Anna territory at the 46-yard line. That Argyle offense has Nash Kruger, the senior, at center. Nick Rubian and Austin Criswell are the guards. Randy Good and Sheridan Wilson, the tackles. Grant Chadney, the usually tight end, but looks like Rylie Van Poppel will come out and start this second half. Grant's been playing some defense. He and Rylie are just kind of going back and forth between defense and offense together. Hayden Stewart is the receiver with Riley Page and Ward McCullum. Jet Copeland, the quarterback, and Peyton Shoemake starts at running back here in this second half. Jet wants to throw on first down. He's under some pressure. He's trying to get out of that pressure. Steps up, and he will be sacked, though, as eventually Abraham Indofor will get the sack, a loss of 9 back to the 45-yard line. And Mitch, looked like Jet had some time, just maybe a coverage sack there. No receivers open.
Yeah, I think that's the case. And I think as he gets a little bit more experience underneath him, he'll just throw that ball away and just be done with it.
Wayne Pritz, the 6'7" receiver, has checked in for Argyle, but Jet rolling to his left away from Pritz. And a wide open Hayden Stewart tries to spin away from a defender, makes the catch at the 42-yard line and is run out of bounds right there. A 13-yard gain. That'll leave third down and about 7. 6, well, third down and 6, we'll call it.
Yeah, just kind of a rolling pocket, right? He kind of went back, rolled to his left, had a couple of guys out there blocking, and it's kind of a run-pass option right there, right? If the receiver's not open, if they come off of him, then you throw to him. If they all drop back, then you just take off running. And Jet, he executed that exactly like you're supposed to.
Third down and 6. Eagles moving from left to right here in this third quarter. All black tonight for Argyle. Peyton Shoemake, lots of running room on the left side. Down the sideline to the 25, and he's tripped up at the 21-yard line. 21-yard gain for Shoemake before Chinanga is but you can't say that guy's name without going Chinanga.
No,
you can't.
You got to.
Yeah. And by the way, the first name is Bonaventure, in case you're wondering. I mean, when you're like in first grade, how mad are you at mom for having to write that on your school paper?
Yeah,
Bonaventure
right.
Chinanga.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Eagles from the 23-yard line. Riley Page will come in motion from left to right. They'll fake the jet sweep to him. Now he's going to throw straight over the middle. He's got Hayden Stewart open at the 2.
Oh, no.
And he drops the football. Easy touchdown for Hayden Stewart, and it just goes right through his hands.
Yeah, just running a post route right there. Was wide open. Had the receiver behind him. It was exactly like you draw it up. It hit him in the hands. He knew he had it, and then it just didn't stick there for some reason.
Hey, let's sit down with Clark real quick and find out. Clark, we got you. How about coming out of that half, going into the half, Coach Rogers wasn't real happy. How's the Chick-fil-A on 407 mood on the sideline to begin this second? We'll come to you right after this play, unless we score a touchdown, which might happen. Second down and 10 from the 22. Jet wanting to throw again. He's under some pressure now, going to the end zone. Wade Pritz was trying to go up after that one, but kind of had the receiver, the defender up under his back, and they were just trying to. Fritz was just trying to out-rebound Elijah Robertson there. He's definitely got the height advantage. All right, Clark, tell us about the Chick-fil-A on 407 mood on the sideline.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's just a lot more energy on this sideline coming out from halftime. I mentioned at the beginning of the game, I would have liked to have seen more of that. Well, it's there now. So there was a fire lit somehow, some way, and I like it.
2 receivers right, 1 left here on 3rd down and 10. Argyle going to run the football. It's Shoemake trying to run behind Riley. Van Poppel had his hand on his back. But then the defense converges, including Indofor, number 11. And that's only going to be a gain of 2, and it'll be 4th down here from the ball's going to be right at the Anna 20-yard line.
Yeah, and they don't look like they're going to kick it. It looks like they're going to try for the TD here, at least get the first down.
Argyle 0 for 1 on 4th down tonight. Much better than that on the season, though. They were 4 out of 7, so now 4 out of 8 on the season, 50%. Rolling to his right is Copeland. Now he's going to turn it up and run, and nobody there. He is hammered. He's going to be brought down by the linebacker, number 35, C.J. Miller. Loss of 6 on that play, and turnover on downs for Argyle.
Yeah, and on the big critical plays, Argyle has been less than stellar, and that was another one right there. That I don't know if that was going to be kind of that same little moving pocket like he did to the other side of the field. Nobody got over there to block, but he just really had no time, nothing to do.
Well, credit to the defensive end there for staying home. He turned it back inside. Here's a handoff to Dubar, and Jaden Scarlett in the backfield. And when your offensive lineman, the center, Jared Roop, is turned around trying to chase after Jaden Scarlett, who's tackling his running back, that's not what you want to see from your offensive lineman. And loss all the way back to the 20-yard line. We've got an injured player on the field. That might be Jaden Scarlett.
And Jaden was there when the handoff was made, right? He almost could have gotten the handoff taken away and did a good job getting back there and stuffing it fast.
7:45 to play here in the third quarter with Argyle leading 28-0. Let's take a quick Rapidmed urgent care. Well, maybe he's getting up. Jaden is. He's coming off under it. Looked worse than it was. He's kind of holding his right arm there, but the way he was kind of laying there on the ground for a little bit, we thought we might be here for a couple seconds, but
a little stinger or something probably.
Hunter Sandifer's checked in on that defensive line. We mentioned Grant Cheney's out there. Now Michael Madry has checked in for Jaden Scarlett. And a couple other faces out there. See, back at the safety spot, Tate Thompson is in at one of the safeties now. Second down and 16. Two receivers to either side for the Coyotes. McNair going to throw out here to the near sideline. On the left side, it's complete to Jonathan Brown. He'll step out of bounds. Tate Thompson will be credited with the stop. That'll be a pickup of 7 to the 27-yard line. And let's start working on Mitchy Poo, who's bringing us our third quarter
tonight's
tonight.
Third quarter is made possible by generous support of Marty B's, RFG Wealth Management, Matt Artho, Country Lakes Family Dental, Point Blank, Dr. Rex Road of Argyle Family Chiropractic, Embassy Suites, Shelley Wiley of the Argyle Fine Arts Preschool, and JB Warranties. Thanks to those guys for helping us out tonight.
New running back Jordan Toney is checked in for Anna. And oh, nice catch. Sliding down right at the first down marker is Sean Steens. Has a nice pass out there from McNair on the right side and going down to get it to Steens. That'll be a first down, a 9-yard pickup there. And a first down for the Coyotes.
Yeah, did it look like to you that was about as far as he could throw that football?
Yeah,
I mean, he kind of wound up and really let it go with a lot of effort, and it just barely got over to the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if that one slipped out of his hand or what, but I'm kind of with you on that. It looked like he was giving it all he got for a – I mean, of course, it was all the way across the field, but still.
And he was trying to throw it on the line, right? He didn't put a bunch of air under it, so not much really to be seen there.
Again, two receivers to either side. Jordan Toney to the right of the quarterback, Daniel McNair. McNair steps up in the pocket and throws to an open man over the middle. That's Malachi Brooks, who got in the middle of that zone. And he's going to have another first down, Argyle territory, all the way to the 42-yard line before Jamel Felton drags him down. A 22-yard gain for the Coyotes.
Yeah, Malachi, not a big dude, but, man, he's a hard runner, too. He kind of bounces off once he gets it. 5'7", 160.
But leads the team coming in tonight, 32 catches for 476 yards.
Yeah, I mean, he wants the football. You can tell. He goes up and gets it, and then when he gets it, he wants to get those yards afterwards, and he fights hard for them.
Yeah, you don't see guys that size. He's not worried about who's about to hit him as he goes over the middle.
Right.
First and 10 from the Argyle 42-yard line. McNair looking, he's trying to do the quick hitter and overthrows the intended receiver, and we almost had quite the collision there. And maybe for Argyle, a good thing that we didn't. That might have been a penalty for a defenseless receiver type deal. But
do they have that in high school?
Well, no, but they call it unnecessary roughness.
Yeah, that's true.
If it's ugly enough.
Right.
And but Sincere Blakely, that was a little too tall for him. And it's incomplete. Be second down and 10. Two receivers to either side once again for the Coyotes. They don't like to use the tight end. Snap back. Pass over to the right sideline again. And another perfectly thrown ball for a gain of 9 to Sean Steens. And that'll be a third down and 1.
Yeah, boy, a lot of pressure right there by the Argyle front four. They had three guys in the backfield again. They just barely got rid of it.
Almost looked like a screen pass.
Did,
yeah. Such a rush.
Watch him jump off the ball right here.
7th play of this drive.
Only rushing 3.
Malachi Brooks is now coming more like a fullback from his slot spot. And they're going to toss it out to John Breeze Dubar. And he's kind of dancing around the backfield and then kind of dives forward. He might have gotten the 1 yard needed for that first down, and he does. So it will be a first down. Jaden Scarlett will check back in for Argyle. So that injury, fortunately, was not too bad. He's back out there. Logan Gregory also checks in. on that defensive front. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line for the Coyotes. Snap down around the knees for McNair. He's got some running room out here. He's rolling to his left. He's rolling to his left. He's still rolling. He's just going to throw it away. And a nice catch by somebody over here on the sidelines. Tate Wallace, former Argyle coach. Second
but
down.
he was a quarterback.
10. That's right, he was a receiver's coach at Baylor.
That's right.
So I guess he had to learn how to catch before you could teach how to catch. 2nd down and 10.
McNair had a ton of room rolling out over here, right, and he strung it all the way across the field, but it rapidly ran out with Argyle in hot pursuit, and he really had no choice but just to throw that away.
2nd down and 10. Still 2 receivers to either side. Same formation pretty much every time here for Anna. And here's a little screen pass. It's tipped, but it's caught by Sean Steens. Receiver screen. He breaks a tackle. He's down the sidelines, and he's going to go. That's an Anna Coyote touchdown. There's a flag coming in late behind the play as there was a little scuffle going on between Malachi Brooks and Jamel Felton. But currently a 32-yard touchdown. I believe the flags will be after the play, a 32-yard touchdown.
But you know what? Really, they shouldn't be after the play. And
Yeah,
it looks like it's
going
going to be on them. But it was during the play. Are they coming back? Are they kind of marching their way back? No, they're going to give
looks
them.
like the extra point team.
Yeah.
We'll get the call here from referee Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, the kicker's in there.
Oh, face mask.
What?
That's the only call.
On Argyle.
So 2 flags there, and I guess both officials saw that.
The foul will be enforced on the kickoff. It
A lot
was
of
not
times when you
declined.
wonder about a call, you look over at the Argyle coaching staff, and Coach Rogers doesn't seem to be questioning things too much. So 31-yard touchdown pass there from McNair to Steens, and now out for the extra point.
Oh, they just moved.
The young lady, her extra point is good. Peyton Wycliffe, good soccer player for the Anna Coyotes, kicks the extra point. And with 5:29 to play here in the 3rd quarter, our new score, Argyle 28 and Anna 7 on AEBC Broadcasting.
This is Dr. Michael Pace. There's a reason why so many dentists in our area refer their patients to Northern Texas Facial and Oral Surgery for implant or wisdom tooth care, and that's trust. As your oral surgeons, we work closely with other dental professionals to create a dental healthcare team to make sure patients get the right treatment in just the right way. That's what dentists in our area have come to expect from Northern Texas Facial and Oral Surgery, and it's what patients can depend on. See us online at ntfos.com or call us at 972-371-0125.
The Real Estate Station, owned by Dave and Kathy Salisbury, Argyle residents and proud Eagle parents. The Real Estate Station has been in Argyle since 1986, buying, selling, and renting to thousands of happy clients. We are proud and honored to be the Argyle ISD designated real estate office and look forward to helping Argyle ISD build its future because our success comes from our school's success. We've been proud district supporters for over 15 years. We were the first real estate office in Argyle and we're here to stay. The Real Estate Station. We love supporting Argyle schools. Go Eagles.
So that penalty, the face mask penalty on the touchdown, marked off here on the kickoff. So Anna kick it off from way up at the Argyle 45. So I would assume Justin Amon can put this out of the back of the end zone. Actually, might want to onside kick it. Looks like they were offside, and he does onside kick it, and Argyle fields it. I can't believe there's no flag. My gosh, there were guys 2 or 3 yards offsides on that.
The extra point, the protector on the far right stood up and stepped back and then went back into his position. They didn't call anything.
Argyle will have the football at the 34-yard line, and here's Mitchie Poo.
Yep,
with the drive summary.
You know, this is the drive that I wish Argyle had, but unfortunately this is the Coyotes drive summary. 9 plays, 74 yards, 2:33 off the clock. They had to convert 2 third downs to do it, but culminated in a 31-yard TD pass down the sideline where it looked like the receiver was trapped over on the sideline, but broke a couple of tackles and ended up scoring.
That drive summary brought to you by Matt Slayton at Slayton Capital Advisors. 1st down and 10, Landon Ferris in at the running back spot. Breaks a tackle straight up the middle and had one man to beat. Ends up picking up 14 yards to the 48-yard line. And a touchdown-saving shoestring tackle by Marshall Mason. And Randy Good, left tackle over there, had him a pancake block on that one for sure. So I was actually going to come to Mitch here, Sue Clark here in just a couple seconds and see what he had seen out of Randy Good so far. Here's a quick pass out to Hayden Stewart. He breaks the tackle over there, and he's going to have a first down on the far sideline. Going to pick up 11 yards to the 41-yard line, and now the Eagles running a little more Eagle-like offense, picking up the pace a little bit.
Yeah, let's go with some pace right here. Once you get them on their heels, let's just keep pushing.
2 receivers right, 1 left. Landon Ferris comes out of the backfield in motion. They'll throw it out to him. Gets a nice block from Rylie Page. Tries to just run over a man right at the line of scrimmage. Ooh, a nice job. Get a little help there from Rylie Page to gain it. Well, not going to give him the yard. Wow.
Okay, I think we had some friendly fire right there. I think Rylie Page
may have been the one that Landon Ferris a little bit shaken up, and it may have been Rylie Page that hit him so hard trying to push him forward that Rylie might have caused that. But Landon comes off, he's fine, and so Peyton Shoemake, though, will check in at the running back spot. It'll be 2nd down and 10 as they gave him no gain there, even though he got at least a yard or a yard and a half. 2nd down and 10. And they're going to give it to Shoemake this time, running behind Austin Criswell. And he's going to have a pickup of about 6 to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, kind of weaved his way through, right? Wasn't a whole lot, but found just a big enough crease that he could get through and made a 6-yard gain, which has kind of been Argyle's average. It's either 0 or 6, seems like.
Argyle 3 of 7 on 3rd down. Only going at 35% for the season, so right at their average tonight. And here's the fake to Shoemake, and here's the toss out to Riley Van Poppel, the tight end. Would have had that first down, but Riley cannot hang on to the football. It falls incomplete. It will be 4th down and probably 4-down territory here for Argyle.
Yeah, 3 of 8 now on 3rd downs. I think that's probably one of those areas that Coach Rogers would like to see cleaned up a little bit.
So 4th down and 4. Argyle going for it here. Hayden Stewart and Rylie Page go out left. Jaquan Felton is wide right. Oh, there we go. There's movement. Oh, and again, they're going to blow it dead.
What are they doing? Oh.
So there was some contact.
Offsides on the defense, 5 yards.
So we got the offsides there as the defense jumped offside. And Argyle was looking for that free play once again, but there was some contact as the defensive lineman there, I believe Kobe Miller, hit Jason Crowder, the Argyle center. So they went ahead and blew it dead. So 1st and 10 now from the 30, so it works either way, right? You still got the first down.
Yep.
Copeland, pressure, blitzed. He's throwing over the middle and all over the back of Jaquan Felton is Elijah Robertson. And that will be a pass interference penalty down at about the 5-yard line. Oh, Clark, there's Felton coming at you. He may be cramping or something. He's limping just a little bit. Van Poppel had him a nice pancake block.
Number 12,
yeah, and
15 yards from the previous spot, 1st down.
Kind of mixed it up there. Rylie Van Poppel not real happy about what was going on, I don't think, but he, had a clear enough head that he stopped it before he got a penalty on it.
So 3:19 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Argyle leading 28-7 now with 1st and 10 at the Anna 15-yard line. Again, pressure. And the pass is incomplete. And Fritz was going up for that one. He could not come up with that one. And Rylie Van Poppel had kind of whiffed on a block, I believe. And might have got away with a little bit of a hold there. I think he even thought he did. He kind of clapped his hands together like, oh, dadgummit. But with no flag, so.
Yeah, I thought he did too. I was really surprised they didn't throw it, but I don't know why that should surprise me tonight.
Now it seems like, Clark, pay attention to this. It seems like things might be getting a little chippy down there. Sheridan Wilson and somebody, one of the defensive guys there for Anna, kind of chit-chatting a little bit.
Well, you're an O-lineman. I mean, every play you're doing something right. If you're a receiver or running back, you may go a play or 2 or 3 without even touching anybody, but you guys down there in the trenches are always pushing and shoving and punching and everything.
2nd down and 10. Shoemake's going to get it, and he's got a man in the backfield. Spins away from him, but then falls down. Able to get back to the line of scrimmage as it looked like Abraham Endofor was going to get him for about a 3-yard loss, and gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, and again, Argyle just kind of sputtering here. I mean, nothing smooth, nothing. They had that nice drive going. Now they're just fighting just to get a 1st down.
Third down and 10. It's going to be Shoemaker again. Gets a nice block from Van Poppel, and he's going to have a first down. He's inside the 5, down to the 3-yard line, where it'll be first and goal, Eagles.
Yeah, that was a nice hole. That's what you want to see when they run those trap plays. They kick out, and they create some space. And Rylie Van Poppel, you could tell by when he looked over at the bench, he was happy with his block.
Look to the line of scrimmage. It's Shoemaker again, and he is hitting the backfield. You were kind of hoping there. Argyle got to the line of scrimmage quickly. We're hoping for some momentum there, and all of a sudden, again, Grayson Stewart unblocked and in the backfield for Anna. It'll be second down and goal, but from back at the 5.
And it's kind of funny, Anna, when they don't want to get blocked, right, on the big plays where they just don't want to get blocked, they don't get blocked, right? I don't know if they just put out a little bit more effort or whatever, but Argyle's having a tough time tonight controlling them on those really key plays like that.
10th play of the drive here for Argyle. It's Shoemaker straight ahead again, and another C.J. Miller in the backfield this time, as well as Grayson Stewart once again, and lost another yard back to the 6.
Yeah, this is where I'd like to see Jet pull it, right? Because the defensive ends, and Clark, you can probably tell us, look like they're just selling out, right? They're just coming hard, pinching right into the middle, so if you can get Jet to pull it out, take off running, he should have some room.
And he is going to pull it out this time, and he was looking for his tight end. I think now he's going to take off for the end zone. His Jet dive for the goal line, and a touchdown. Jet Copeland keeps it himself around the left side. 6-yard touchdown run. J-E-T-T, Jet. 6 more on the board for the Eagles.
Yeah, and it wasn't exactly like I said. It looked like he was trying to throw it. Don't you think it was a design pass?
I think he was looking for Cheney. I think he was looking for the tight end, and the linebacker did a good job of covering that.
Yeah, and Jet, fast guy, good recognition, just tucked it and ran.
Snaps a little bit high. Colton Rockmore gets that down. Caden Dodson's extra point is good. 1:24 to play, third quarter. It's now Argyle 35 and a 7 on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting.
Football fans know some things just go together. Quarterbacks and receivers, face paint and super fans, game days and tailgates. State Farm agent Matt Ports knows another winning combination, home and auto. Matt and his team are here to help life go right when you combine your home and auto insurance, which saves you time and money. So get your home and auto on the same team and score some savings. Call State Farm agent Matt Ports at 940-591-6644 today.
Rapidmed Urgent Care provides you and your family with personalized minor emergency care and primary care, checkups to cuts, broken bones, vaccinations, rapid COVID testing, physicals, and now with our all-new online booking system, scheduling a visit has never been easier. Simply visit our website at rapidmed.com, find a time that works for you, and book your video visit or schedule an in-person visit. Rapidmed Urgent Care, the hometown family doctors with Texas-sized hearts, extremely proud supporters of our Argyle Eagles.
'81 and '82 bag deep for the Anna Coyotes, and 82. Oh, he's not going to get it. That's Steens, and now he does go pick it up finally at the 5, and now he may have some running room as there was no containment over there on the right side, and he's going to take off. There is 2 flags. This one likely to come back. Caden Dotson finally makes the stop, but and that ball, I'm not really sure what Steens was thinking there. Maybe he had that planned all along, right?
Yeah, we got 3 flags all on the same block.
That ball bounces at the 5, and he was just letting it go.
Well, that's the second time. They had their one that bounced on the 1, right?
But at least that one went behind him, and he maybe thought it was going to go in the end zone. This one hit in front of him. Let's go, as the officials are talking about this, let's get our drive summary here from Mitch Poo.
Sure, this one brought to us by Lamar National Bank. This one is that kind of drive that we wanted. 11 plays, 66 yards, 4:05 off the clock, 7 runs, 4 passes. Jet Copeland 4-yard TD run. So tonight Jet Copeland has accounted for 5 touchdowns, 4 on the ground. 4 in the air and 1 on the ground. Pretty nice night for Jet.
You think so?
For his first game at QB this year?
The early votes I'm putting in for, offensive POG. Let's see what we get here from the officials. They're still kind of chit-chatting about this. Now coming over to the Argyle sideline to talk to Coach Rogers.
During the return, there are 2 fouls on the return team.
That's why we don't get the mic. He's always got feedback.
Holding will be declined. Unsportsmanlike conduct will be enforced from the 30-yard line. First down.
From the 30, so that's going to put them back to the 15.
So let's go down to Clark, see if we can find out what happened. There was a holding penalty and an unsportsmanlike. What do we have down there?
We got
Clark?
Scoops.
Well, they were actually both on the same player. One of the Anna players grabbed our player, which is Rylie Page, as he came down, and then he proceeded to jump on him, and it was unnecessary roughness, a lot of it.
So kind of like a, wrestling type move.
He was giving him the business while he was on the ground.
I don't mean real wrestling. I mean, WCW kind of stuff.
They were giving him the business. I think they were talking about ejection, actually.
Oh, and they just decided in a 35-7 game, let's not chunk anybody out.
Minute 15 to play, third quarter. Argyle leading 35-7 with Clark McNulty on the sideline, Mitch Cullen. I'm Kenny Arthur, Blake Jones, and the great Robert Hudgens up here producing. I think Robert gets to produce by himself next week. We'll see how that goes. It might be kind of like baseball when Mitch and I don't get on the air till the third inning.
If then.
Although I have more faith in Robert than I do in myself to get us on the air.
Well, I think the equipment's a little bit better than some
well,
of
that's
those
true
games.
too, I guess. First down and 10, Anna all the way back at their own 11-yard line. McNair, he's going to throw, and he's going to go right through the hands of Jonathan Brown. But he had Trey Batson right there about to light him up. It'll be second down and 10.
Yeah, they like those little stop routes, right? They want to go about 6 yards and turn around, and that's what happened. He just kind of clanked off his skillets on that one.
Ethan Gonzales, Hunter Sandifer, and Michael Madry, the three down linemen right now for Argyle. Devin Owen, Grant Mirabal, and Brock Bunce are in the backer spots right now. Two receivers to either side for the Coyotes. And there's a quick pass out to Sincere Blakely. And ball is on the ground, but it goes out of bounds. Jacob Robinson knocks him out of bounds. And it's going to be where the ball goes out of bounds is going to be back at the 17-yard line, 18-yard line.
Cost him a couple of yards right there on that fumble.
So it'll be third down and 4. So there are two guys named Sincere on this team. Now, as somewhat odd as that might be, I'm going to give you another odd fact about the two Sinceres on this team.
Okay.
Here in just a moment. Third down and 4. McNair wants to throw. He's going to throw toward the Argyle sideline. Jonathan Brown coming over, and he is out of bounds. Could not keep his feet in bounds, and that ball is incomplete. Long throw for what would have been a pretty short gain. Would have been a first down, but
it was a great throw. From where we were, it's coming right at us, right? You could see him. He threw it for the receiver who made the break. So he was throwing it to a spot. Receiver just didn't do a very good job of controlling his speed. I think that could have been caught with 1 foot down. But
So as different as it would be to have two guys named Sincere on your team, one is spelled like you would normally spell sincere, S-I-N-C-E-R. The other guy, who we haven't seen him play tonight, but number 4, Sincere Floyd, you flip the C and S around. His is spelled C-I-N-S-E-R-E.
Okay.
So interesting fun fact for the Anna Coyotes.
Yeah.
I guess either one works, right? We've got a pre-snap penalty here. And play clock may have been down. May have a delay game here on Anna.
And that just –
Delay a game on the offense, 5 yards.
I mean,
fourth
they're
down.
back in their own 18, 19-yard line, right? And they get a delay a game that I just don't get it. They're really whatever it is, they coach them. They don't even bring their kicking team on the field until they've run off about 10 seconds already.
Now there's another flag that's out at about the 43-yard line that was thrown by the
sideline warning.
The head linesman over there on the Anna sideline. He's talking to the head referee over here to talk that one out. Let's see what this is.
Sideline warning. This is a first infraction. There's no penalty on the foul. The first infraction for sideline warning.
Yep, so you heard referee there, sideline warning against Anna. And first one does not get a penalty, just a warning. Another one of those will result in a penalty. So Anna now back at their 12-yard line, 13-yard line, and Argyle brings out a completely different unit this time. So either they're putting on the punt return or the punt block. Maybe they were looking at the possibility of a fake on 4th and 3, and now they're not, so they bring out a whole different unit here for the punt return.
Yeah, let's go ahead and block one, right? I don't care if we can rough him in the end zone or something, but let's just go ahead and try and block it.
He means roughing from the penalty standpoint, not from actually roughing, like hurt him or anything.
Yeah, well, sure.
Some of the things that you guys can't hear out there on the air is we've got Blake and Clark and Robert and whoever else. We can hear them in our ears.
And they're all funny guys.
So Mitch starts saying rough him up in the end zone, and they all start laughing. And so we're just trying to make sure we got things right out there.
Well, just put everybody on the air.
Mitch is not a violent guy.
Good kick.
Nice punt here. And it takes Cade Moore. Oh, he's going to muff it, but he picks it up at the 35. Now coming, he's got his wall over here on the right side. He's going to be run out of bounds close to midfield, but a great punt there by Cody Vega, a 47-yard punt and a 9-yard return for Cade Moore, and the Eagles will have the football 1st and 10 right at the midfield stripe here to begin this drive with 27 seconds to play in our third quarter. Formerly CNN Mortgage, LHM Financial has been around since 1998 and are big supporters of Eagle Athletics. They're a full-service mortgage banker and want to walk alongside you during your home buying process. You can also earn $500 towards the cost of your appraisal if you mention you heard about them from us. Thanks to Joe and Tina Bartram for their support of Argyle Athletics. Visit LHMFinancial.com to see the LHM difference.
There have been a bunch of people that saved that $500 because they're all listening to us, right? They all go in there and say it.
New quarterback out there, by the way, now. That is Alex Moeller, 5'11", 185-pound junior for Argyle. Stepped into the quarterback spot. Knox Scoggins is at the running back spot now. And let's see the receivers right now. We've got Will Hodgson on the near side. It's almost like a TV timeout.
It's something over there on their sideline because you got the head referee and that side judge talking to him.
Talking to Coach Parr. He's not happy, I can tell you that. Seth Parr, the head coach for Anna, and about the only one that knows what's going on over there is Drew Adams, the far receiver over there for Argyle. Although the way it looked like he was talking, I'm assuming Lane Stewart, the inside receiver here, could also hear what was being said.
Was he's going to tell Coach Rogers something?
He is, isn't he?
Clark, get down there and find out what's going on.
You're supposed to be right here at the 50, standing next to Will Hodgson, finding out what we're discussing. Could be. Maybe that's the deal. Maybe Seth Parr had some bad sushi.
He wants to know how far it is to 407
barbecue.
Yeah.
No, he's mad because they're closed. That's what it is. Why do they close so early? That's right. He wanted Spudzilla. Not going to be open after the game. From the midfield stripe. Quick pass out here to Will Hodgson. Trying to get down the sideline, but his numerical counterpart, Elijah Robertson, hangs on to him, both wearing number 12. It'll be a 9-yard gain for Hodgson and just shy of a first down.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch right there. I'm not really sure about the chippiness. I mean, it's not like it's an out of control type game, right? I mean, it's just a game where kids get frustrated every once in a while.
2nd down and 1. Moeller now checks to the sideline to get the play. Last catch by Hodgson. Hodgson was a full-time JV quarterback a season ago. He's going to go deep to Hodgson this time, running the post route, and he's got him. It's caught at the 10, to the 5, and dragged down from behind. Actually, really good coverage by Robertson. Yep. Right, step for step with him, but Hodgson able to make the catch. Perfect throw from Alex Moeller. 38-yard gain and 1st and goal for the Eagles.
Yeah, it's one of those where you say they dropped it in the bucket, right? He put it exactly where it had to be. Nice little throw, for the guy that just came off the bench.
We've also got a new face out there. New left tackle for Argyle is Noah Black. That's the end of the third quarter, so they'll walk all the way to the other end of the field. 1st and goal for the Eagles when we come back, leading 35-7 through 3 quarters on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting.
407 Barbecue is a proud supporter of the Argyle Eagles. Named the very best barbecue in all of DFW several times over, 407 Barbecue offers an array of award-winning smoked meats, including mouth-watering brisket and rib. If you're brave enough, try to tackle on your own Spudzilla. No plate is complete without one of their world-famous sides either. And don't get out the door until you round out your trip with a bowl of Grandma's banana pudding. 407 Barbecue is family-owned and operated by your neighbors right here in Argyle. See their menu and catering options online at 407bbq.com or see for yourself at I-35W exit 407. 407 Barbecue.
Hello, Eagle fans. This is Joe and Tina Bartram with LHM Financial, formerly known in the Eagle community as CNN Mortgage. We're a privately owned mortgage lender since 1998, offering home financing options for your family needs. LHM Financial is a proud sponsor of the Argyle Eagles and an active member in the community. So mention this ad and receive $500 towards the cost of your appraisal when we do your financing on your next home. Give me a call at 817-601-7800. If you have dreams, we have solutions. LHM is licensed by the Texas Department of Savings and Mortgage Lending. LHM NMLS is 184530. Joe Bartram's NMLS is 1010778. Go Eagles.
With Clark McNulty, Mitch Cullen, I'm Kenny Arthur. Robert Hudgens producing now. Blake Jones watching to make sure that we're all doing our job the right way.
Blake's got his feet up. And
keep his stats. Yeah, statistician. Blake Jones. And a very good statistician, I might add.
Very good.
First down and goal, Eagles from the 3. Handoff, Knox Scoggins. The Knoxinator running over a couple of guys. Tries to reach for the end zone. He's going to be just short. Going to pick up about 2.5. First touch of the game for Knox Scoggins. It'll be second down and goal inside the 1.
Yeah, my guess is they're going to give it to him again right here, and he's going to try and pound it in maybe 2 more times.
Grant Chaney, the tight end, line up on the right side. Low snap, handoff Scoggins. He is going to drag a would-be tackler. Oh, they're going to call him down short. Man, I'm not sure how. I guess maybe they're saying the knee was down before he fell into the end. The ball was definitely across the goal line. Third down and goal.
Yeah, some more extracurricular in the back of the end zone there. I think it's at 15 for them, who's been involved in everything. That Jamison Adams, he's the one that.
Third and goal from the 1. Knoxinator straight ahead, and this time he will be in, standing up. 1-yard touchdown run for Knox Scoggins, and 6 more on the board for the Eagles.
Yeah, good for him. It was a nice drive by Argyle. Had a couple of guys in there. They wanted to get some time and let Knox just start pounding it in there and maybe score twice on that drive, but they only give him credit for 1.
Carter Buxton will come out for the extra point this time. 8 out of 10 on the season with his PAT tries. Out of the hold of Colton Rockmore, Caden Yates, the deep snapper for Argyle. Ball is down, and the extra point is good. 11:20 to play in the ball game. It's now Argyle 42, Anna Coyote 7. Back in a moment on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting.
NWC General Construction. It's about trust. When you hire a contractor, especially after a hailstorm, you'd better hire one who you can trust. NWC General Construction is that company. We've got a 40-year history. NWC is a GAF Master Elite roofing contractor and a member of GAF's exclusive President's Club. We do roofing, gutters, painting, siding, windows, fencing, and more at a fair price. Please visit our website at nwcgeneralconstruction.com or call us at 214-989-ROOF.
Buying or selling a home is likely your greatest investment. Lori Jacobson and the Legacy Group believe in making the process easy and simple for your family. Whether you're moving into your forever home in Argyle, need help remodeling or staging, or are a first-time buyer, Lori's dedicated to making sure all of her clients walk away from the transaction satisfied. She has a saying that you walk in as a client, but you leave as a friend. So it's no secret why she's been named Best Real Estate Agent by D Magazine yet again. Lori Jacobson encourages all the Argyle Eagles to leave a legacy both on and off the field. Go Eagles.
Carter Buxton boots it to Steens at the 1-yard line. Coming all the way to the right side. We got a hold over here. We'll see if we can break it away. No,
nice.
You don't have to. So we're going to have to stop all the way back. Oh, and there's the flag.
He's got to go.
And Aaron Funderburk was on the stop there for Argyle.
Yeah.
Let's see here what we get the call here is, once again, Jamison Adams.
There we go, personal foul. Oh.
Personal foul on Argyle. We don't know who it was on. But I got to give the credit on the tackle that was
Wait.
No, offsetting penalties.
Offsetting, or did he just signal wrong? I think he just signaled wrong.
Oh, he signaled wrong. Okay. I said Aaron Funderburg. I thought it was 23. I saw it was 27.
But he didn't call an unsportsmanlike.
Hey, this is important.
Right?
Ty Hudgens on the stop.
Yes.
Not Funderburg. Why would I give credit to that Funderburg kid?
Why would you talk about Funderburg?
Funderburg's had some credit tonight.
Yeah. All right, drive
Ty
summary.
Hudgens is out there on defense now. Yeah, Mitchy Poo. How about
Let's
a drive
do it.
summary?
Let's be proactive here. Brought to us by Northern Texas Facial and Oral Surgery, which Hudgens may have delivered on that kid on that kick return
yeah,
right
he
there.
needs some oral surgery.
That drive, 5 plays, 50 yards, a minute 7. Moeller 2 for 2 on passing on that, and a 1-yard TD run by Knox Scoggins.
Some more new faces out there defensively for Argyle. We'll get those names for you. And here's a pass out to Steens. And Devin Owen, the sophomore, will run him out of bounds. It's going to be a nice gain out to the 21-yard line. Be a first down for the Coyotes. Up front, Aiden Pruner is out there. Hunter Sandifer still out there as well, and Logan Gregory. And Ty Hudgens is out there at one of the backer spots, as well as the aforementioned Aaron Funderburg is at one of the safeties as well. First down and 10 for the Coyotes from their own 21. They're going to hand it off to John Brees Dubar, and there is Ty Hudgens once again. Carson Shaw also in to help. Logan Gregory as well. And Dubar picks up, they give him a couple of yards to the 24-yard line.
Hey, let's go down.
8.
Can we go to Clark for a second? Clark, I want to ask you a question. So when the coaches are complaining about the game being chippy, are we just prejudiced for our side, or does Argyle get chippy down there? Or
yeah.
What are you seeing?
Oh, no, it's chippy on both sides. Hold on. After this play.
McNair rolling out to his left, trying to find an open receiver. Carson Shaw putting some pressure on him. Nice job coming back there by the receiver. Number 88, Jonathan Brown, comes back and ends up picking up some positive yardage, about 3 or 4 yards there to about the 27-yard line, making the stop there. Tate Thompson, finish your thought there, Clark.
Well, yes, physically, yes, but there's a lot that y'all can't hear.
Probably good, too.
Down here.
Definitely good that's not going out over the air, probably. 3rd down and 4 for the Coyotes, and a toss out to Dubar. And Carson Shaw will wrap him up. He's going to gain about 3 yards. Got some help there from Aiden Pruner. And it's going to be 4th down and about a yard here for the Coyotes. Let's see what Coach Seth Parr wants to do with 9.5 to play in the ball game. And Argyle leading 42-7 here at Eagle Stadium. Pink out night. So breast cancer awareness here at Eagle Stadium tonight. And here's that toss out to Dubar once again. And he will fight for the first down. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage, needed a yard. I think he was able to fall forward for that yard. I think Devin Owen was over there to make the stop with Cade Moore. Just enough for the first down.
Yep.
At the 32-yard line.
Yeah, they're content just to, at this point, run the ball and try and march down the field and run a little bit of clock and get out of here, it looks like. 42-7, I guess that's probably a pretty good strategy.
2 receivers to either side. McNair wants to throw over the middle. He's got a man open. Ball is caught by Sincere Blakely. Nice pitch and catch into Argyle territory to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, McNair throws a nice pass, right? I mean, nice tight spiral. Usually it's on the money. He just had a couple of throws tonight that he'd probably like to have over again, even though they hadn't resulted in any turnovers.
1st and 10 from the Argyle 46 this time. Oh, this one way too tall for Sincere Blakely. Ty Hudgens able to get a mitt on it, but too tall for him as well, and it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, and that's one of those throws that kind of baffles you right there, right? I mean, it wasn't really close to anybody, and he wasn't really even pressured that much.
No. And, you know, another thing that they've got here at Anna, I mean, all 4 of these, you talked about Malachi Brooks earlier, even though he's at 5'7", all 4 of the receivers run good routes, nowhere to sit down in the middle of the zone.
Yep. I'd try and get Brooks on some jet sweeps, man. The kid's quick. He runs hard.
Here's a little
watch him here.
Inside screen to Malachi Brooks, straight down the middle, and he's off to the races, breaks a tackle at the 20, and he's going to go. 46-yard touchdown from McNair to Malachi Brooks for biggest play of the night for the Anna Coyotes, and a touchdown.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was talking about. Just get him the ball and let him go.
We've got a We got 2 injuries on the field. 2 Argyle Eagles are down. One at about the 33-yard line and one in the end zone. So a couple of injuries here as we're preparing for the PAT after that long touchdown run by Malachi. And so we'll take us a timeout with 8:19 to play in the 8:19 to play here in the ball game, and it's Argyle leading 42-13. Injury timeout. We'll be back in just a moment on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting.
Emergency care and primary care, checkups to cuts, broken bones, vaccinations, rapid COVID testing, physicals, and now with our all-new online booking system, scheduling a visit has never been easier. Simply visit our website at rapidmed.com, find a time that works for you, and book your video visit or schedule an in-person visit. Rapidmed Urgent Care, the hometown family doctors with Texas-sized hearts, extremely proud supporters of our Argyle Eagles.
I am Jolette Ryan with the North Texas team, now powered by Compass Realty. I've been providing my clients, friends, neighbors with premier real estate services in Argyle for over 18 years. I am dedicated to providing my clients with a more powerful service and even more powerful results. We are working together to create a personal experience to help you accomplish your real estate goals. Call us today if you have any real estate needs. We are proud to be part of the Argyle family, and go Eagles!
Buying or selling a home is likely your greatest investment. Lori Jacobson and the Legacy Group believe in making the process easy and simple for your family. Whether you're moving into your forever home in Argyle, need help remodeling or staging, or are a first-time buyer, Lori's dedicated to making sure all of her clients walk away from the transaction satisfied. She has a saying that you walk in as a client, but you leave as a friend. So it's no secret why she's been named Best Real Estate Agent by D Magazine yet again. Lori Jacobson encourages all the Argyle Eagles to leave a legacy both on and off the field. Go Eagles.
Back here at Eagle Stadium, and that was a little bit nerve-wracking as there wasn't a whole lot of movement there for just a moment, and I haven't seen a stretcher come out that quickly on the field before, I don't think, but then Zach Olemeyer, the injured Argyle Eagle, gets up and walks off under his own power.
Yeah,
so
that's good to see.
That's good news. And here once again is the extra point by Peyton Wycliffe, and her extra point is good. 8:19 to play. Argyle leading 42-14 over Anna, and we'll just keep it right here. And good old Mitch Cullen here. Mitchy Poo will tell us who is bringing us our fourth quarter.
Yeah, you know, this broadcast made possible by the generous support from Jill Pizzuto of North Lake Papa John's, Tyron Stutes of U Cryo and Recovery, Fifth Gear Automotive, Wise Health System, Trophy Club Orthodontics, Shelby Black at Salon 377, where Clark gets his hair done, I think, right?
My wife does.
Oh,
so
nice, okay. Noble Classic Homes, and Tara Tarrant of Southland Real Estate. Thank you guys for supporting us tonight. Drive summary on this, and it's fitting. It's brought to us by Chard. It's the drive summary for Anna. 8 plays, 90 yards, 301, and then it culminated in a 46-yard TD pass.
And I'll give a shout. I like to give our sponsors the credit when I can give it to them. And I'll be completely honest with you, I've never been there.
Yep.
But I have heard, just in the last week, I've heard like 3 or 4 people rave about the service and stuff at Fifth Gear Automotive. So next time I need some work done on the car, I'm going to Fifth Gear Automotive.
Right.
And there is kickoff return. Going to be back out to about the 30-yard line. Gannon Pels, who was injured the first 4 games of the season, on that kickoff return. And Argyle will have it 1st and 10. They're going to put it right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, good to see him back in there too, right? You want him to get back and get in the flow of the game. And
lots of speed too for Gannon.
Yeah, and here in probably another 2 games, he'll probably be full 100% ready to go.
He's out there now. He's going to be in the slot with Drew Adams out wide. And on the far side over there, Alex Mann has checked in at wide receiver. And Jacob Robinson is in at quarterback for Argyle. And he'll hand it to Knox Scoggins straight ahead. We've got a new offensive line as well. We'll talk about some of those guys. The Knoxinator trying to break some tackles. And he's going to be brought down by Kobe Miller, defensive tackle, after a gain of a couple. So up front for Argyle now. You can't miss big old Matt Williams out there.
Big.
6'4", 330 pounds.
Yep.
He's at left guard. Noah Black is at left tackle. We'll talk about the rest of those here in just a moment. 2nd down and 8. Play action this time. Robinson's going to throw. It is complete out to Alex Mann on the far side. Stays in bounds, and we're going to pick up about 3 yards to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, need to convert right here, right? Let's run a little bit more clock. Let's get a first down, not give the ball back to him.
3rd down and 4. Robinson looking to throw. He's going to Mann again. I thought just a little bit too early there on 3rd and 4 as Mann couldn't come up with it, and a nice job defensively there as well by Stephen Boykins, who had checked in. By the way, the rest of that offensive line, you had at center Jackson Davis had checked in there at center. Burke Rudolph was at right guard, and Noah Weeks was at right tackle for Argyle, but now a punting situation.
Yeah, so, you know, Argyle puts in some guys they want to get some reps, you know, for the future, and you see a team like Anna that keeps their starters in, so that's why you kind of see these turnover on downs on one side and touchdowns on the other.
Well, as you look at the sideline, right, that's why Anna kind of in position. This punt's a high one. It's going to land and be down at about the 34-yard line by Ty Hudgens, and it's a 30-yard punt and no return, and Anna will have it 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. But as you look at the sideline over there, Mitch, it's Anna may not have anybody else to put out there.
No, you're right.
A much thinner group.
Yeah, it is kind of funny when you see two schools that are the same classification and the difference in the sideline. Argyle's got a ton of kids over here, and Anna probably has 30.
Yeah. It's 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. 2 receivers to either side. Still McNair in there at quarterback. He's going to go over the middle, and again, right in the middle of that zone, it's Sincere Blakely. He's going to make the catch. Devin Owens is there to bring him down, but not before a 1st down in Argyle territory, all the way to the 41-yard line, a 24-yard gain.
Yeah, and Anna probably just trying to get some confidence in those guys, right? I mean, they're probably going to, I guess, finish 3rd in the district, wouldn't you guess?
Could, yeah.
Well, I don't know. Kaufman, they're undefeated, so 3rd or 4th anyway.
Ian Sellers in at the 1 cornerback spot. Parker Phillips is on the other side. Here's a pass to Malachi Brooks. Kind of just sitting down in the middle there. It's going to be a pickup of about 7 before he's brought down by Caden Yates.
Yeah, so, you know, the top 4 go to the playoffs, right? So they're just getting a little bit more work in for some of these guys, get them some confidence, especially against a team like Argyle.
Alex Mann, who was out there at receivers, now at one of the linebacker spots. 2nd down and 3 here. It's going to be a handoff to Jordan Toney. He's going to break 1 tackle, but he won't get away from Ty Hudgens over there on the far sideline as Hudgens drags him down after a gain of about 3 right at the 1st down. We'll see where the spot is, and it will be just enough for a 1st down for the Coyotes with clock running. Well, clock stopped now, 5:56. Now they wind it.
They had moved the chains.
No, they hadn't moved them. Yep, now they do. 1st and 10 for Anna. McNair, now throw again. He's going to come to on the right side. He's going to hit Sean Steen. And Steens has run out of bounds.
Yeah, they're
another 1st down, though.
Yeah, they're just finding those open spots in the zone defense or whatever it is Argyle's running, and McNair's doing a good job of hitting them.
And I know a lot of fans, you know, don't really like this a whole lot if the score ends up 42-21 or even 42-28. But Coach Rogers doesn't care.
No,
he's getting these guys some work, and if they get a few yards on them and score a couple of touchdowns, so be it.
Yeah, it's all about learning at this point. Oh, great play.
Pass is complete, and it's going to be a touchdown. As looked like he was dead to rights in the backfield and broke 1 tackle there, and nice stiff arm running toward the end zone there, and Zay Armijo makes the catch and the touchdown for the Anna Coyotes. And they do get 6 more with the extra point on the way. It's a 42-20 game.
Yeah, and Argyle had it covered, right? Like you said, we thought they had him in the backfield right there, and he just broke the tackle. And
I think you even said nice play or something. Yeah.
And he put his hand down on the ground, right, to keep his balance. So he, you know, shout out to them for, you know, keeping his balance and getting into the end zone.
Out of the hold of Daniel McNair. Another extra point for Peyton Whitcliffe, and her extra point is good. 5:28 to play in the ball game now. Argyle leading Anna 42-21. Back in just a moment with more Argyle Eagle football on AEBC Broadcasting.
Feel like you never have any space to put things? Tired of your closet always looking cluttered, no matter how you try to organize it? Try Closets by Design. Have an expert out for a free consultation to have a look at your closet, garage, home office, pantry, anything. And they will build you a closet system that caters to your every need. Why go buy a basic cookie cutter piece of furniture when you can put in a system tailored specifically for your every need? Schedule your consultation today by calling 972-361-0010 or schedule it online at closetsbydesign.com. Imagine your home totally organized. Closets by Design.
Lamar National Bank offers checking, savings, money market accounts, and loans to businesses and consumers. Whether you like doing business face-to-face or talking to a real person over the phone, Lamar National Bank is the local bank that can best serve you because their bankers live, work, and play in the markets they serve. Go see Terry King at his North Lake branch or call 972-318-1060 to see that at Lamar National Bank, it's relationship banking at its best. Lamar National Bank, NMLS number 243049, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Gannon Pels on the return once again. He's going to get out to about the 23-yard line. Oh, there is another flag, and guess who's involved?
Is it really?
Yeah, 15 is out there again. Last one coming out of that pile. I'm not sure that's going to be called against him, but he was definitely involved. There's no doubt.
I just know when you're officiating basketball, right, and you have the one guy that's out there that's always causing trouble, you talk to your co-official, and you're like, let's go ahead and try and get him out of the game with fouls. But he may have just earned it.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 6, Black. 15 yards will be added to the end of the run. First down. That's number 6, first infraction for an unsportsmanlike conduct.
So it was not called on him. I think he said on 6. That'd be Malachi Brooks.
Well, why are we going back that way?
It was called. Yeah, they called on Anna. Oh yeah, you're right.
No, he just corrected it again. He just corrected it. I guess it was Argyle.
Well, it wasn't. Well, I guess it could have been 6. Lane Stewart, though. Maybe I misheard the number. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. 5:22 to play in this ball game. Argyle leading 42-21. We'll try to get this drive summary here in just a second. This drive summary brought to you by
Mickey
Mickenheim at Eagle Realty, and we'll get to you after this play as our handoff here on the left side. A little running room out across the 15 to the 17-yard line there for new running back Eli McCall. For Anna, 5 plays, 65 yards. Took not long at all. Took, a little over a minute for that drive, and a touchdown pass. Daniel McNair to Zayar Miho, 20-yard touchdown pass. Extra point by Peyton Wycliffe was good. Make it a 42-21 score. Again, thanks to Mickey Mickenheim with Eagle Realty. Second down and 4 following that 6-yard run by Eli McCall. Robinson hands it to Eli McCall once again, running right this time behind Burke Rudolph. And nothing doing. Matter of fact, he might lose a yard this time. Back to the 16-yard line, but clock is running. But, man, you'd like to see a first down here. I know, like we talked about, Coach Rogers didn't mind giving us some points at the end, but I don't think you want these quick 3-and-outs and then Anna scoring in about a minute.
Right. I mean, you've had a pretty dominant game, right? What was it, 42-7 really, the first teams, the ones going against the ones. You don't really want to, like you said, just keep giving up points just because it's the end of the game.
Lucas Anderson is in at tight end. Here's his pass. It is incomplete. Drew Adams, the intended receiver out there on the right side, and just airmailed there by Jacob Robinson, overthrew him. And no way for Drew Adams to come up with that one. And, again, Argyle will have to punt the football.
Yep. Got the wind with them, but they are backed up pretty good.
Caden Dodson back in punt formation. And Jamison Adams, number 15 for Anna, will stand back at the midfield stripe.
Give a quick shout out to my wife who's at home listening,
Hi, Rhonda.
Listening on the on her cell phone.
He said quick shout out. So.
Yep.
Hi, Rhonda.
Hey.
Yes, I'm funny. You can laugh at me, Robert. I'm a funny guy.
Oh, my gosh. Now we're going to get a procedure.
Possibly a delay.
I thought it had 15 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, usually you get a delay from the back judge back here. He usually keeps the clock, but now they're having to discuss it. What is there to discuss? You did a pre-snap penalty. Did you see something or did you not see something?
Yeah, they're going to say that the center moved the ball around maybe.
Do we have Jeopardy music we can play for a little
Nope,
bit?
picking it up. Never mind. There's a disregard.
All right. So here we go again. Let's try this again.
Well, hey, wait. Let's not. Well, he started the clock on an incomplete pass.
Left-footed punt this time for Caden Dodson, and Adams gets away from it, and it bounces. Now he's going to run over toward it like he did earlier, but he finally gets away, and there you go. Caden Yates, deep snapper, and the first one down. I appreciate that. 54-yard punt, no return, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Coyotes from their own 30-yard line with 3:40 to play here in the fourth quarter. Hey, you want to be king or queen of the grill? Get in touch with the Mickenheims at Charred Grills and Outdoor Supplies. Grills, smokers, sauces, rubs, and all the accessories. But wait, they can also build you that backyard oasis. From custom pools to outdoor kitchens and more, they have a construction team ready to make your dream a reality. Visit charredtx.com. 1st and 10 for Anna. And throw over the middle, looking for the intended receiver was Armijo again, and knocked away at the last second. Great defensive play there by Parker Phillips to close. It looked like, once again, Mitch, somebody had set down in the middle of that zone. It looked like Armijo was open.
Yeah, McNair was just a little bit late with that pass, I think, just kind of hung it out there, and Argyle did a good job. I thought they had a chance to pick it right there at the end, but it was both of them kind of came together at the same time, collided, the ball bounced off.
2nd down 10. Quick pass out to Sincere Blakely. Making some moves. He's going to have a 1st down after about a 12-yard pickup. Parker Phillips once again in there on the stop. Trey Batson, Caden Yates, all helping make that tackle at the 42-yard line. So I think we decided a little earlier who might be our offensive player of the game, but start discussing a little bit of a defensive player of the game.
Me too.
Got a couple
ideas.
Names, maybe. 1st down and 10 here from the 42-yard line. Nice catch on the far sideline. That's Jonathan Brown, number 88. Nope, they call it incomplete. So
incomplete, yep.
On the coverage there for Argyle was Tate Thompson. And y'all may not hear Clark there, but I agree. That's one of them I was going to mention. Jaden Scarlett's played a good game tonight. Caden Moore had a great game. Blake mentioned that name.
Get him. Oh no, this will be trouble now.
McNair able to run now. He's going to have a few yards, but 3 or 4 guys had a shot at him in the backfield. Ends up picking up about 3 yards. Tate Thompson runs him out of bounds finally. Ethan Gonzales seemed to be in the backfield all night long. He had a great game as well tonight. If we had we've got to find us a defensive statistician that'll just really get into. Oh, well, there you go. You ask. It's like
you shall receive.
Blake's like a genie.
Yeah.
I just had to rub the bottle a little bit.
That's right.
I have defensive stats.
There's those funny comments by guys off the air.
3rd down and 2. This pass way too
tall.
Oh, it's intercepted. Parker Phillips. He's trying to hang on to it, though, as he goes down, but he does, and Argyle has the football at the 40-yard line. Number 18, Parker Phillips, 145-pound junior defensive back with his first interception.
Yeah, how about old Parker?
Of the season.
Got about, 3 or 4 tackles and a pick?
Yeah, is that our defensive player of the game now?
They have to be. The best thing about it is he stopped them, right? So they're not going to – we're going to be able to hopefully run the clock out. I don't know if we will or not, but it stopped their drive, which we hadn't had much success at second half.
Carson Shaw had a great game tonight. He broke up a pass and had a few tackles. A couple of tackles for loss. Even pass break up and a couple of tackles for loss for Cade Moore.
PBU.
Jacob Robinson starting on defense for first night. 4 tackles tonight for Robinson, at least. And the handoff here on the left side to Eli McCall will pick up about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7. And we mentioned Jaden Scarlett. He He was in the backfield 2 or 3 times to combine for tackles, and then had a sack, a couple other solo tackles.
Bunch of pressures.
Yeah. 2nd down and 7 for Argyle. Clock running with 1:57 to play in this game. Eagles will move to 1-1 in district play. Jacob Robinson is going to go deep, looking for Hudson. He goes up for it, can't come up with it. Pretty good pass, but good coverage as well there by Stephen Boykins, the cornerback for Anna.
What do we got now? Official down. Good grief. Clark, did he trip over somebody on the sideline? This has been the craziest night.
Yeah, we had a photographer for Anna that was had a situation earlier and was on the field for a while, and now we've got an official that's down.
Well, you had an Argyle player. They brought the stretcher out, and then he walked off the field.
Yeah, we thought we were really concerned about Zach there for a few seconds, Zach Oldmeyer, and then he gets up and walks off under his own power. So
I feel bad for these officials because most of them are somewhat older, and they're not used to falling around on the ground.
This is the field judge. He gets up and he's walking around, puts his hand on his hip. He seems to be okay.
He's probably more embarrassed than he is hurt.
Yep. So
got his feelings hurt.
You officiate a lot of basketball.
Yep.
I'm sure there's some fall downs, but you got to go back and forth so much in basketball. I'm sure you've tripped and fell a couple times.
Honestly, only one time I got knocked over the bench, and that was in Crum. But I've never tripped and fallen in a game.
They just knew you were from Argyle. Somebody pushed you over the bench.
Yeah. Well, it was girls basketball too.
Right. They're even meaner.
Yeah.
They're discussing, I guess, what to do here with the field judge. Only a minute 47 to play in this game.
Looks kind of like Newman. Does he not? I'm not saying it. Uh-oh, we're going to get a sideline.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that'll be, if you make contact, though, that's a penalty.
Yeah.
Contact with an official on the sideline, 15 yards against Argyle.
I'm not sure who the guilty party was down there. The only people really in that area are the girls down there holding the water, which, I mean, they could be just as guilty as anybody else.
Okay,
so I don't think it was them.
Look where the coaching box is. He could have been tripped there and stumbled and fallen.
Well, there was a call in a game, and actually it went in my favor because being a Baylor guy a few weeks ago. But the official was running, and he actually got behind the white line and ran into a player for, I don't remember who, the Baylor opponent, and they threw a 15-yard penalty, and when they showed the replay, the official was too far back. It was his fault.
Yeah.
The players was where, or the coach was where he was supposed to be.
Can you throw the challenge flag on that?
Right, you should be able to. So, minute 47.
Does that make it? Is it 4th down
to play here? I don't believe so. I believe it's 3rd.
And forever.
But I could be wrong. Yeah, there's only been 2 plays here. Uh-oh. Clark's going to go find out from the eyewitnesses.
Somebody will give them up.
The one of the part of the plethora of people who stand on the sidelines of Argyle games.
They're going to have 3 different answers.
Yeah. Maybe it was Preston Wilson. Was he out there? Was he in the way? You bring those boys back from college, and they get out there, and they call sideline.
That's right.
Problems. So 3rd down and a long way here for the Eagles, 3rd and 22. Robinson's going to go deep, looking for Wayne Fritz. He goes up and he makes the rebound at the 40-yard line, makes a nice move at the 30, cuts inside, trying to hang on to the football, dragging tacklers. He's to the 15, all the way down to the 11-yard line for Wayne Fritz. A 61-yard gain. Burke Rudolph comes over and picks him up, and Burke's fired up.
How's that for a 3rd down conversion? 3rd and 22.
The 6'7", 195-pound junior just stop, and he does that sometimes, Mitch. He'll just stop because he's like, I can jump higher than you can.
Yep.
So I'm going to go up and get it. And that's exactly what he did, but then just dragged tacklers. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. 1:05 to play here in the game. And now Argyle goes into the victory formation. Snap back to Jacob Robinson. He will just take a knee. And it does have 3 timeouts left, but I'm assuming Coach Parr will not use those timeouts, and he will not. Argyle will have to snap the football one more time, so really just let the clock get under 40. Snap it. Take a knee. Ty Hudgens already shaking some hands over there. His opponent's across the way. And once again, Robinson will take a knee. And that'll do it tonight. Still 25 seconds on the clock, but that's going to do it. And so we're going to take us a quick timeout. We'll come back and talk about our players of the game. But wrapping this one up, Argyle moves to 1-1 in district play following the 42-21 victory over the Anna Coyotes.
Hey, Eagle fans, are you tired of all the clutter? Do you have a spare room overflowing with decorations? How about a 2 or 3 car garage that you can't even park in? Well, Argyle Storage is the answer. They offer drive-up and climate-controlled self-storage, along with several storage options for the boat and RV customer as well. They're located on 377, close to home on the north side of Argyle. Check them out online at argylestorageco.com. That's argylestorageco.com.
Updating your home is too important to do alone. The Design House of Denton has designers and experts on staff who want to help. Whether it's simply new flooring or having an entire wing of your home remodeled, the Design House has a full spectrum of services for any size idea you have. They care about you and your home both during and after your project. My wife and I know this from personal experience. Now it's time to see for yourself. Go see the friendly staff at their gorgeous showroom located just outside Golden Triangle Mall at 2303 Colorado Boulevard. The Design House of Denton, locally owned and proud members of Argyle Eagle Nation. Welcome back to Eagle Stadium, Peak Out Night here in Argyle. It is time for Jolette Ryan and the North Texas team post-game show. Following this 42-21 victory tonight, Argyle over the Anna Coyotes, 42-21 tonight here at Eagle Stadium. Takes Argyle to 5-1 on the season, 1-1 in district play. Anna drops to 5-2 on the season and 1-2 in district play. Following this Eagle victory tonight, and we'll get the players of the game and hopefully chat with Argyle coach Todd Rogers as well. And as soon as we can grab those folks, but we can start talking about some stats and different things. Jet Copeland starting at quarterback tonight, his first time to do that this season, and I guess what you'd call really efficient tonight for Jet. As Jet was 10 out of 16, 209 yards, 4 touchdowns. So only 10 completions, but 4 of those went for touchdowns. 209 yards passing, 62.5 completion percentage for Jet. And I believe Clark has Coach Rogers. Ask him a couple quick questions. Hey, Coach, we got you, Coach Rogers?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks to NWC General Construction for bringing us our post-game wrap-up here with Coach Rogers. And, hey, Coach, you were a little disappointed in some things in the first half and went in and talked to the players. It seemed that they came out with a little bit more energy. How'd you feel about the second half?
Oh, I think it's a work in progress. I mean, we can play good, and that doesn't mean I'm always happy with it. There's some little things that we've been working on in practice, and I want to see them show up during the game. And I think we saw that. There's still a lot more things we need to work on. We're a work in progress. We beat what I think is a good Anna team. They've had a real turnaround season thus far, and they've got some very good athletes to continue to win and let that program rise to the top of 4A.
So Jet Copeland's first start tonight at quarterback, goes 10 of 16, 209 yards, 4 touchdowns. How do you feel about his play tonight?
Oh, it's fantastic. I think, but I think the offensive team as a unit played better tonight. We blocked better. I think we had crisper routes for the wide receivers. So we had, they took some ownership and as a total offense to improve, and I'm proud of them.
All right. Hey, thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Go celebrate with the team.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks. Argyle head coach Todd Rogers. Thanks to NWC General Construction. That talk with Coach Rogers here as we are in the middle of our Jolette Ryan and the North Texas team postgame show following the 42-21 victory tonight over the Anna Coyotes. So we mentioned Jet, 10 out of 16, 209 yards, 4 touchdowns. Jacob Robinson came in. He was 2 out of 5 for 64 yards. Alex Moeller, 2 for 2 for 47 yards. On the ground, running back by committee, Peyton Shoemake, 12 carries, 56 yards tonight. Landon Ferris had 9 for 38. Jet Copeland, 11 for 21. Eli McCall, 3 for 8. Knox Scoggins, 4 carries for 6 yards. On the receiving end, again, Argyle always spreads it around. Hayden Stewart, 4 catches, 106 yards, 2 touchdowns. And I don't think we realized how great of a game Hayden had, did we? 4 catches, 106 yards, 2 touchdowns. And actually, he dropped 1, so it should have been about another 30 yards and another touchdown. Wayne Pritz, 1 catch for 61 yards. Jamel Felton, 2 for 49 and a touchdown. Will Hodson, 2 for 47. Jaquan Felton, 1 for 39 and a touchdown. Both of the Felton brothers had a touchdown tonight. Riley Van Poppel had a catch tonight. So did Ward McCullum, Alex Mann, and Landon Ferris all had 1 catch apiece. And Clark, let us know when you have a player of the game down there, and they're slippery. We can't find them tonight, huh? So
I think what Coach Rogers said about the team was pretty important. It is a work in progress, right? I mean, he's got these guys, and he knows that they're a good team, right? But they're just not. They're not to the level that he expects them to be. He knows how good they can play, right? And they're not there. And he doesn't. He's not saying they're not a good team. He's not saying, that they need a ton of improvement. They're just not to their potential, I think. And I think that's what he's really saying is, there's more upside than these guys have achieved yet, and it's they're just going to have to work at it to get there. So I think it's really a positive what he said, and I think he's just kind of telling us there's more to come, right?
Our defensive player of the game, Jaden Scarlett. And I see him putting the headset on out there, so we'll talk to him. Hey, Jaden, you got us up here in the press box?
Yes, sir.
All right, Jaden Scarlett, number 53, our defensive player of the game tonight. Man, how'd it feel out there? It seemed like you kind of had almost a little bit of a breakout type game. It seemed like you were in the backfield almost every play tonight. Were you doing anything different, or just one of those nights when you were just able to get back there?
Yeah, I was just able to get back there, follow to the coach's game plan, so just stick to that, and it was working.
A little bit of a different look tonight, kind of some changing out. Rylie playing a little less on the defense and Grant coming out there. Does that impact you much at all as far as knowing what your fellow defensive lineman's going to do, or are you just going after the football?
I'm just going after football. Of course, I want to know what my team's doing, but with Rylie playing more offense, it does give me a chance to get after the ball a little bit more.
Now, you can stop the run with the best of them, but there's nothing a defensive lineman likes more than sacking the quarterback. And do you lick your chops in a game like this when you got a guy that I'm sitting there looking right now, their quarterback threw 45 times tonight, so you know he's going to be throwing a lot. You just licking your chops before this one saying, how many sacks can I get?
Oh, yeah, most definitely, because I knew that I was watching and I asked my coach, do they throw while they're up? And, yeah, they do, so I knew they would throw deep while they're down. But sadly, I didn't get a chance to get a hit on them.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks, Jaden. Thanks. You're our player of the game tonight defensively. Had a great game. Go celebrate with your team, and congratulations on a good win tonight.
Thank you so much.
Jaden Scarlett, number 53. Had 2 tackles for loss. Officially 1 sack, but combined for a couple others. So we'll see if we can find the quarterback here in just a moment.
Yeah,
and
quarterback with all his touchdowns, right?
Talk to Jet a little bit. We got a couple seconds here. Let's go to our let's go to Blake here, and we may have our out-of-town scoreboard. We'll see how quickly Clark can find Jet Copeland, but right now Blake can take it.
So, yeah, Clark has got to sift through a lot of black and pink, so we'll give him a few minutes.
A lot of pink. Look
and
at that.
we'll check in.
Oh, I found him.
We'll check in with Stephen Bartolotta here in a few minutes. It looks like Clark has made his way to Jet.
Hang on, Stephen Bartolotta. We just like saying your name, though. We like saying Stephen Bartolotta a lot of.
A whole lot of.
All right, Mitch, join in on the question asking here for Jet.
Oh, okay.
J-E-T-T, Jet.
Yep.
There he is.
All right, we're here with Jet. Am I on?
You are on.
We're here with Jet Copeland. First time playing quarterback in, 2 years? How did it feel to get back in the saddle?
Oh, man, it was a lot of fun to just go out there and be an athlete, really, and feel the position well. So it was fun.
It's a little bit different. Do you have a different mentality when you're under center than when you're playing safety? Because you are one of those guys that comes in at 1,000 miles an hour with your hair on fire. Do you have to kind of tone it down a little bit back there?
Yeah, I have to be a little calmer because if I get too anxious and too into it, I'll overthrow the ball too much. So I got to stay a little bit calmer.
Now, if I recall, you had 4 touchdown passes, and you ran for 1 touchdown. That's a pretty productive start to your quarterback career in high school.
Yep. We can only get better, so I can't wait for next week.
I don't know. It's hard to get too much better. Now, you could do a little bit better. You were 10 out of 16, so I guess those 6 incompletions, right, totally kidding up here, by the way. But 209 yards, but 4 touchdowns out of 10 completions. That's a pretty good ratio, 4 touchdowns. 40% of your passes go for touchdowns. That's not a bad deal at all.
Yes, sir.
When you're back there to throw like that, Jet, because you do have great wheels and you're a great athlete, I know you always think pass first, but how quickly does your mind shift to there's a hole and I can run? We see quarterbacks sometimes and it looks like, okay, there's a hole and you take off and then it closes. How quickly are you trying to wait as long as you can, or as soon as you see a hole do you say, I'm going to take off?
I'm trying to wait a while. I gotta go through my reads, but if my reads are not there, I can go pretty fast. So it just really depends on how quick the play is, to be honest.
Hey, Jet, Mitch Cullen up here in the press box. So you've played a ton of quarterback your whole life, right? So you come out tonight, going to make your first start. Nervous in that first series?
Definitely a little bit nervous, but I worked it out pretty fast.
Yeah, so. And also you made that comment about your read. So there's a couple of plays tonight where it looked like you'd kind of figured it out, right? I mean, it was really your first game, so you're getting your legs under you. Yep. A couple of times it looked like you held the ball maybe a second longer because you could see your receiver starting to make the break and get some separation. Did the game slow down just a little bit as you got going?
Definitely. I was able to see my guys a lot better. So, I'm going to get my accuracy down perfect. So, next week's going to be great.
Well, it was pretty good tonight. Congratulations on a great game.
Yeah, great game. Player of the game tonight. Hey, man, congratulations. Go celebrate with your team.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Jet Copeland, our offensive player of the game tonight. Again, 209 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. And then also ran 11 carries, 21 yards for Jet, and a touchdown there as well. He accounted for 30 points tonight. That's pretty good stuff.
Yeah. So where do you go from that? Right, it's your first game.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's more to come.
Yeah, well, I won't go into Ranch View. But anyway, let's throw it back over to Blake and see if we can get that out-of-town scoreboard going.
Yeah, Stephen has been patiently waiting here for a few minutes, and let's finally get to him.
Another exciting night in Texas high school football to tell you about, Blake, and we got some finals and we got some surprises perhaps going on. One of them is in District 7-4A where Kaufman has a 7-point lead over undefeated Terrell. It's 28-21. That game is late in the fourth quarter. Paris is rolling over Ranceview tonight. It's 61-28. Number 3, Stephenville at number 9, Waco La Vega. It's all Yellow Jackets tonight. They win it 35-7. Salina's rolling over Aubrey this evening. It's 48-14 that game late in the fourth quarter. Austin LBJ has to come from behind on the road, but they're able to hold off Canyon Lake and win it 34-28. The number 2 team remains undefeated. Midlothian Heritage on their way to a win tonight. They lead at Brownwood 43-19 that game in the fourth quarter. Number 7 Lindale on top of Henderson 28-14. That game also in the fourth quarter. In Springtown, the Porcupines are undefeated no more as they lose at Lake Worth. The Bullfrogs put it on them. 48-19 is the final there. A couple of Denton scores to tell you about. Number 4 Geyer in the state against Braswell, but it's the Wildcats with a 35-14 win this evening. The Denton Broncos, they're crushed on the road this evening, 72-16. And the Carroll Dragons, number 3 in the state, easily win over Central tonight, 63-6. They're 7-0 on the year, Blake.
Appreciate it, Stephen. I'm going to hand it back to Kenny and Mitch to wrap this one up.
All right. Thank you, Blake.
Kenny, I don't want to play Stephenville this year.
They're looking pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah, you know what? Those guys, man, they're Argyle, right? Year after year, they just turn out players.
Yeah, they do, and
we'll see them.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if you think you will anyway. You plan on, you'd see them before you would Melissa.
Yeah, well, Melissa may see him before we would.
Yeah, that's true. It's possible. Daniel McNair tonight for Anna went 28-45, 323 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. So a great night actually for McNair. He threw for 62% tonight and 323 yards. But the problem with Anna tonight, though, and Mitch, this is going to hurt you, they couldn't run the football. McNair actually led the way, 5 carries for 16 yards, but their running back, who was averaging 7.2 yards a carry, John Brees Dubar, only 11 carries, only 1 yard.
I was impressed with him. I'm not really sure why he wasn't effective, right? He was a hard runner, and he had a couple of creases. I think I think the problem was he had some big losses, had a couple of decent games, but I think he had some big losses also.
He did catch the ball a couple times, 3 catches for 25 yards, but Sean Steens led the way. He had 8 catches for 94 and a touchdown. Malachi Brooks, 6 for 83, and Sincere Blakely, 5 for 62, and Jonathan Brown, 5 for 39. So all 4 of their receivers really good tonight. Argyle led the way, total yards 449 to 343. A lot of that late in the game as Argyle was dominating yardage, first down, Argyle 3 and had 3 total. And on the ground, and only 20 yards total rushing for Argyle. 29 yards on the ground. 11 quickly, 100 yards. 457 for Argyle. Argyle was crucial stats. He always throw out 2 turnovers tonight.
I want to give a little bit more credit to Anna.
Sure.
They were better than what I was expecting, right? And they had a couple of players that could really play, right? And McNair's quarterback, you can see his stats, they were good. But, for the most part, like we said, the ones against the ones, it was 42-7. And I think they did bounce back. It took them a little bit to get going. And, those slow starts are somewhat problematic. If you're playing a really good team, then you can get in the hole, fast. So there, like he said, there's room for improvement. I think the ceiling is up there, which means he's got a lot of talent on the team. He just wants these guys to reach their potential, and hopefully they can. Argyle District